Dear Slut Lana, on Thursday, October. Dude, Pino, shush. Let me restart. All right. Yo, Dear Slut Lana, on Thursday, October 1st, 2020, at approximately 9:06 a.m., F F DFC. I can't even read right now. It's so fucking funny. Lee County Sheriff responded to 2501 Ortez Ave, Lee County, in regards to a possible sex crime. Upon arrival, I made contact with the victim, identified as redacted. The victim stated the following regarding the incident on the on the night of Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. The victim was sleeping in his cell, and the suspect, Wade Wilson, Svetlana, Wade Wilson, a white male with the date of birth of May 20, whatever, 1994, a suspect and victim were roommates in a cell where they shared for approximately a week and a half. The victim awoke at an unknown time and unwantedly had he is suspected to be a penis stuck in his mouth. It
Whoa.
was Wade Wilson's penis, Lana. All right, y'all. So we were supposed to have this lady up. She can't speak one lick of English. It ain't gonna work out. Let's just get that out the gate. It's just not gonna work out. She can't speak English. So we did a questionnaire with her. This is like back in the day Jesse times, right? Pino, you're all right, man.
He's crying. He's red as a
You
fucking
need
snake.
me? You want me to read the rest of this DR, dude? He held his down, dude. He held down his neck aggressively, dude. And there's people out here saying Wade Wilson's a solid wood. I seen someone comment that the other day. This is not solid wood activity. This is morning wood activity.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. There you go.
but yeah. So we did a questionnaire. We did so basically the questions that was answered by Svetlana, how I learned about Wade's case, why I left and the new team behind Wade, who is leading Wade Wilson's team, and why I support Wade and not other prisoners. Because that is ultimately really, really important questions. Like, out of all the people in the world, without you capping and not being infatuated with his looks, why do you support Wade Wilson and not all these other men out here that actually have a valid case? Like even Richard Allen, you could come with angles and different scenarios that he might have not did that case. Wade Wilson's cut and dry. I don't get it. So, but we got all these answers tonight. Salute to everybody in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she at the last minute backed out. I'm just gonna be blunt with the audience. She agreed to join this stream, and at the last minute backed out. Said that she couldn't make it somehow. So at within the last few hours, me, DBS, Plug, Ronnie, we've all been scrambling behind the scenes, talking to this chick, trying to get the questions that the audience would want to know, and the questions from a journalistic perspective, what we want to know over here on the streets, on Raw Talk, on Stuck in the System, every one of these platforms, these questions that we want to know about Wade, the questions we want to know about the Wade wives. So we had one-on-one conversations with her. We screen recorded, screenshotted everything, and we're gonna share it tonight. Just a
yeah.
synopsis.
Two different sets too. One was on WhatsApp, another one's on Instagram. Let's start with what Pino sent. So first of all, I want to point out something to Dashes. She's using Chat GPT. I don't know if she's using Chat GPT on how to translate it, whatever, but at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I don't know. But let's talk about this. So who's the leader of Team Wade now? Because
Hold on,
it
let me
obvious.
let me let me
Yeah, go
let me
ahead, go
say
ahead.
something before you start. I think majority of her reason of backing out, and I'm just gonna say it is not because she freaked out. I think it's more along the lines that she can't speak English very good. Um,
Yeah.
she mentioned Armenia, wherever that's at, somewhere in the world, but I know they don't speak English. You know what I mean? So I think that was more of the reason. I think like Plug says, she's using Chat GPT to translate her probably mother language to English.
Okay, let's check audio real quick. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Salute to Jumpsuit Pablo in the chat.
Mic check 1 2.
Actually,
Kind of like
backstage. Actually, Jumpsuit Pablo.
Vivian. If you guys remember Vivian, the German chick,
Of course. How could you forget her? Oh my god.
but do you remember how straining it was to understand what Vivian was saying at times?
Yeah. She could speak English, but she got that heavy accent.
She had a
Jumpsuit Pablo, what up?
thick accent. Jumpsuit Pablo, what's going on? Salute.
I think you
A little
muted,
bit
homie.
of delay. Hey, so this is the picture. This is the picture.
Everybody
Oh
is
shit!
saying everything is repeating like 4 times. What the
You might have to go in and come back, brother. I think it might be on your end.
me?
He's like, I'm the one with the L setup. What are you talking about?
I don't hear an echo.
Is it me?
You might
Yeah, I
have some
think
windows open, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't hear an echo yet.
Okay. You're right. All right.
So
hang on.
this is her profile pic that she messaged on, right? And obviously,
I think I fixed it.
I think it's AI. I think this is AI, guys.
Yeah, it might be.
No, that's not AI. You know, there's girls out there who look just that great who love Wade Wilson. You know, there's no way that that's fake.
So, hey, what I thought was interesting about this whole thing is she was recruited by Jesse. Like Svetlana said that she was part of the group with Jesse and she moved up in the ranks.
Her name is Svetlana.
Sweat.
Let's
I
explore
I thought
that.
it was
Her name is Svetlana.
Sounds Armenian.
Like, ma'am.
No, for sure.
Is your country doing well? Like, where are you even from? What's even going on? What's up with your? How did you even get this name? What's going on? What's happening? You're worried about the wrong things, Svetlana.
So she passed the torch. So she passed the torch to this girl, jumpsuit, Angie.
Is that Gypsy Rose?
Yeah,
who is that? She looks like she could beat my ass.
She looked like she could fight for real though.
She looks like she's got a mean right hook.
I told y'all she looked like a softball pitcher. She looked like she could pitch a softball.
She looks like an umpire. She'll eject you from the softball game. What do you? Oh my goodness! I mean, who cares what she's got to say?
So the question was, who is the leader of Team Wade? And she says the leader is Angie. I want to say that she is wonderful. She and the two girls with her.
I'm sorry, I've never met a woman in my life named Angie who's a wonderful person. But go ahead.
I gotta think now. Holy crap!
I don't know any Angie.
Anna, I know Anna. Anna's a wonderful person.
Anna's not Angie. I've never met a woman named Angie who's a good person. But go ahead.
I think we had maybe one in the chat. Hopefully we don't piss her off. Okay, so this is not
have to take one for the team.
She's like so she says that in the two girls with her. So Angie and the two girls with her. I don't know who that might be, Leo or whoever. But this is not about obsession and infatuation. They have their own perspective on this case, which I can't even imagine what perspective that is. And they speak about him very carefully without trying to harm anyone. There is no fraud, no jealousy. These girls are very kind, and I firmly believe that the differences in opinion should never be a reason for insults. So they think that we shouldn't be hard on them because they support Wade Wilson, and we shouldn't insult them. But do they not remember Christine and Diane? Like, I don't understand. How many times have they been insulted on these jail calls?
Yeah, facts.
That's a fact. That's a stone cold fact. Numerous times by Wade.
We don't owe Svetlana or any of these bitches any kind of respect. I'm sorry. They are. So she says so she's basically, passing the torch on to this girl Angie and her whatever. She's not in charge no more. She don't want no smoke. She said it was because of her mental health, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, come on now. So
you can't join a war and expect not to get into a battle. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. And she says, so let me get to this one. I don't know why I went to number 5. Okay, so no, so she don't communicate with Wade no more. She says, no, we communicated actively when I was a member of his team because it was necessary. Now it's much less frequent, and he has restrictions, as you know. I left the team in September, but that hasn't affected our good relationship in any way.
Yeah, and the question to that was, do you still actively communicate with Wade? And the question to number 3 is, do you think he's innocent or guilty, and why? And she said, I would prefer not to discuss his guilt or innocence while his appeal is still ongoing.
Yeah,
That might be the smartest shit I ever heard one of them ever say.
Damn, good point, Ronnie.
It is smart, but at the end of the day, like, Ronnie, you know body language, and you also know, you could read words behind words.
Yep.
And the words behind the words are plain and simple right there. You think he's guilty, you know he's guilty, and you don't give a fuck. You just don't want to talk about it.
Well, put it this way, like you're saying, what you're saying basically is she ain't saying innocent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Simple and plain.
Of course, if you thought he was stone cold innocent, you would have said innocent. You wouldn't have said the case is still ongoing, the appeal process is still going through, and none of that.
You know what's real convenient for me, Pino?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that she uses that she's not pro death penalty. That's what a lot of these broads use when they get caught up in that conversation about why you support and what made you like this guy. It's always, I'm not for the death penalty.
Well, look, I'm pro death. I'm pro death penalty. I'm pro death penalty all day. I don't know what they talking about. This motherfuckers need to die.
That shit came later. That shit came later. A lot of these girls were talking to him before he even got the death sentence.
Talk that shit, Ronnie. Talk that shit.
Hey, they let them pick their poison. They can die however they want to die.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you can get shot,
fire and squad,
electrocuted, injected, whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, Hope, this was written by Svetlana. This is Svetlana basically saying she's not with Team Wade anymore, and she passed the torch to Angie. Angie's in charge. Now, what was the question to number 6, Pino?
All right. Give me one sec. The question to number 6 was, how did you get introduced to Wade Wilson?
Wow, that's a good one. Because, we want to know. So, he knew about me and about Leah through Jesse. So that whole Ocean's 11 theory that DBS has, it might be true because it's like so this bitch got recruited by Jesse, bro.
Yeah, shit ain't looking so crazy.
Ocean's 11.
This is the illest heist. Yeah, my fault, plug. Illest heist.
They told him that we had opened a Facebook group and it was gaining momentum. Supporters always liked us and trusted us. And remember, this is ChatGPT. Y'all see the dashes in there. Often even more his own team, and they wrote to him about us. So when Jesse and her team stepped away from him, he contacted me in February 2025, expressing his trust and calling us his official team. He had nobody else. So basically, when Jesse left, the next people step up. Yeah.
Desperate time calls for desperate measures type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, smash that like, man. If you haven't already, smash the like button. It helps the algorithm. Appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. Trust me when I tell you that she was not easy to talk to or communicate with. Obviously, there's a language barrier. I don't know about the Ocean's 11 theory, but I know it's kind of coincident that these women are like from like other countries, like mail ordered bride type women. You know what I mean? Like, am I tripping? Like, they're like the ones that you pay $10K. They pay you $10K and they get their green card and come marry you and
mail order bride type shit.
Yeah. Come on now.
You might be on something, Pino. You might be on something.
Express shipping on Amazon.
So what if I don't know the laws behind that, but what if just hear me out.
Mail-in brides.
Bro, my brain's functioning right now. Sometimes, I get on that cushion, that shit start functioning. Listen.
They got hairy armpits.
What if I don't know the
shave
laws
their forearms?
Listen, I don't know the laws behind it, but what if they want to marry Wade, like the German chick, this chick has hopes of marrying Wade for a green card?
I think that's exempt. I don't know. I don't think that's
I was
even
wondering
possible.
the same if it would still apply with the death penalty case.
Tell you right now, ain't nobody named Svetlana.
Bro, you can marry in prison. In Florida prison, you can get married. You can get married through the
to an illegal citizen. I heard we're going down a dark hole here, man. What the fuck?
Where is she at? How long ago did she say, you know what, I'm not coming on?
She
30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago.
Yeah, 30 minutes ago. Yeah.
Do you think she's watching right now? Because I would like to.
She said she is. If you got a message, she's watching right now.
Svetlana, if you're listening and if you can understand hillbilly, if you speak hillbilly at any degree, please come on, because we want to give you a fair shot. This is live, and that means nobody can edit or manipulate what you say to make you look bad, and you can get on here and speak your truth. Please get on here. We want to have an honest and open conversation with you. We will not gang up on you. We will let you speak and speak your piece, and this is your opportunity to get your message out to lots of people. So go ahead, don't be scared, and jump on up here, and we're not going to attack you, and you know, we're just going to be real. Obviously, we probably all don't agree with you, but that doesn't mean we're just going to jump on you like a pack of wolves. So
well said.
Please jump on here and speak your piece. This is your opportunity. It's live. You can't edit this. Say what you need to say.
As of 10 o'clock this morning, she was in agreement. 10 o'clock this morning, she said, "Thank you, Pino. I'll join, but I'll be in the chat as well. I won't be able to turn my camera on because it'll be 5 or 6 in the morning." So, I mean, she said she was going to join with the audio. She was going to
maybe it's Maybelline. You know, I mean,
it's not butter.
You know,
I mean, to me,
we're not expecting you to look like a supermodel, but you know, if you don't want to turn your channel, we don't care about seeing you. Just get on here and speak. Use your voice. We'll do our best to understand what you're saying, because you know.
And let us know what you think.
DVS had some questions for her too as well, and I don't know if you got those uploaded, Plug. But yeah, DVS.
Has Svetlana said anything in the chat? Does anybody know?
I have not. I've been looking. I don't see her.
Really? Does anyone see her?
No. Thank you, Coco Mama, for the donation. I honestly don't see her in the chat. I think she wants to have this perception of nobody bash her, but we already know. You guys, listen. If you're going to support Wade Wilson, you got to expect all the heat that's going to come with it, or don't fucking support him. Because I'm tired of every time we come on here and then these people are like, "Oh, you're going too hard on women." No, we're going hard for Christine and Diane. That's the end of it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
we'll play
I understand
if
if you feel the way she feels, and you know, obviously we're all going to disagree with that. It is intimidating, but you know, that's what I'm saying. Come on here and you know, speak your truth and say what is in your heart. And it doesn't matter what we say, it doesn't matter what we think, and we're not going to gang up on you, but we are going to say what we got to say. But say what you got to say. And you know what? At the end of the day, if the entire internet agrees with you, then you'll be a freaking hero. So get on here, get your moment, and say what you got to say. But if you're too afraid to say what you got to say, it's probably because deep down you know that what you got to say is a bunch of bull. So you know, so prove us wrong. We're ready to hear. We're ready to listen. Come on up here.
So I think I was on to something, bro. That bitch say you can marry. Yes, it's possible to marry a U.S. prisoner, but marriage alone does not guarantee the green card. And here are the big caveats. The prisoner status matters a lot. If the prisoner is a U.S. citizen, which we know Wade is, you can file for a green card through marriage from F-130 or from I-130, even if they're incarcerated. If the prisoner is not a U.S. citizen, just lawful or permanent resident or undocumented, they cannot sponsor you for green card. He's a citizen, bro. Wade is a citizen, bro. I'm on to something, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, man.
Yeah, but they don't go through with it. So he's had chances where I guess these bitches try to marry him, but they're not going to. Come on. Eventually they wake up that morning and be like, "Wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing?" Come on. At the end of the day, they're like, "I'm not doing it."
Hey, yeah, you're right. I mean, wasn't there one that was about to go through with it? That Jesse wasn't Jesse gonna contact the chaplain and
look at
go
this
through
stupid quote. They didn't even spell it right. They didn't even spell it right. These freaking idiots. They're so stupid. They don't even comprehend. And you wonder why they don't understand that there's all this evidence against Wade and he confessed to this. They can't even spell a freaking quote.
I got another one
Only
for
God
you.
takes lives. Who is lives? Is that a person? Is that a guy or a girl? Like life apostrophe S. They don't even know how to spell. They don't even know how to form a sentence. This save Wade Wilson. This is crazy. There is evidence. He never murdered. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't spell, you dumb bitch. Only God takes lives. I want to Wade. How about you some? You know what?
Oh God,
dude, this bitch said I want to OD on Wade.
Down because y'all can't even form a sentence.
Either one of them. The first one,
they don't know. They don't even know what's going on. They can't. They don't even. They're just wandering through life. And they can't even like interact.
OD without any type of fucking.
She wants to OD on Wade. She wants to overdose on Wade.
Oh, wait till I show you this one, dumb suit.
Her name is Ruth. Hang on. Her name is Ruth. Name one woman you've ever met in your life who was attractive that was named Ruth.
Oh God!
Shout out to the Ruth in the chat.
Her name is Ruth.
All right, read this one. Shout
Wade Wilson should get what DWI get when the murder someone, not the death penalty and not life. DWI gets 2 to 20 years. Shut your fucking mouth, bitch. You should get 2 to 20 years. Wow, what a range. What a fucking range. 2 to 20. Wow. I mean, okay. Wade Wilson should get what DWI get when the look at this one. No, yeah. Show me another.
Hold on. Let me see which other ones we got.
Show me another.
Oh my gosh.
Ruth. Give me a break. I'll be ruthless.
Chat couldn't even
Ruth. Your name's Ruth. Like, you think Wade cares about anyone named Ruth? That's fucking hilarious.
Let me see. I got
hey Wade, it's me, Ruth McGee. Like, I can tell you're unattractive just by your name. Like, nobody hot gets named Ruth.
So all these quotes are coming from this website, and these are recent because, since the documentary came out, actually his increase for his supporters have increased. I know it's crazy. People actually have they caught on to it. Now they want to support him. This is increased, so we're getting these stupid quotes here.
Look at these fucking signatures. Like, who gives a fuck? I signed my name. So what? The fuck is that gonna do?
That shit don't do nothing.
At first, when I first saw this, I was like, "Oh my god, they raised another $27,000." And then I was like, "Wait, that's just doofuses signing their name. Nobody gives a fuck. They're not going to do shit. That don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything, and he's going to get fucking fried."
Nah, for sure.
If he didn't kill himself first from drugs, fentanyl.
Yeah,
I think if he had a choice, he'd choose that injection, being the addict he is.
Yeah, he would be like, yeah, let me get
one last time.
Yeah, let me get that.
Hot shot.
Double up. Let me get. Yeah, go ahead and shoot it right up in my vein. He would
make it a deuce. Yeah,
it's a good possibility he could have a K2 overdose. You know.
So what was question number 5, Pino?
Give me one sec. Let me pull that
up. I just can't believe that not a single fucking Wade wife has the lips to get on here and, speak her piece and say her side.
Well, we had a few on
not a single Wade wife will get on here and have the lips,
right,
to say, this is what it is.
Question.
And all y'all
they used to. Remember, you and Kiosk Kristen had a back and forth on TikTok, but they won't do it now.
Probably because of that, she got obliterated.
Yeah, you wiped her off the internet, man.
Question number 5.
We never heard from her again.
I had asked her, have you talked to Jesse or any of the other Wade wives? That was
Yes,
question
of
5.
course. Since I was a member of this team, I knew everyone he was in contact with, and his girlfriends and friends often reached out to us and wrote to us. Jesse and I were in the same chat because the official Facebook group has always been mine. We've been working together. So Svetlana was the Facebook creator, I guess.
Interesting. Did she use
Svetlana.
ChatGPT the whole time?
I guess so. I don't know. How long has
Svetlana
ChatGPT been
sounds,
around?
you know, what a perfect name for someone who doesn't even know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, she
I
don't
mean,
know it.
let's just be honest. Svetlana, like, tell me you don't even know a damn thing about this case. You just saw a TikTok and you're like, oh, he's
You know,
hot. He's a bad boy. I'll take over from here. You don't even know what the fuck. Well, your name is Svetlana. Get the fuck
hey,
out of my
Pino,
face.
ask Svetlana if she read this yet. That she read that her man was putting his penis in other inmates' mouths.
Oh, he was just going around planting that penis everywhere. He was penis planking and shit. What the fuck?
The victim was held down by his neck aggressively, which he states causes some pain now.
Oh shit, he's fishing for a lawsuit. He said, I still get
Oh
paid.
my god, I'm so pissed. Svetlana, you need to get your freaking little booty on his freaking live now and explain yourself. You need to do that. You're the leader of the Wade wives, and I hope all the little subordinate Wade wives, little peons and little village, whatever, what the fuck, pawns and whatever, the little lowlies under your reign. I hope they're watching this because you're so fucking scared. You won't even get on here and say nothing. You need to get your fuck ass on here and say something.
Well, let me just say this, right? That DR that you pulled up, that's some aggressive shit.
That's some crazy shit. That's why
It's the worst DR of all time.
Hold on.
He shoved his winky in somebody's mouth, like, well, and nobody's talking about this.
Hold on. The victim was held down by his neck aggressively, which he states causes pain. Oh shit, bro! He raped somebody, bro. He orally raped him
forcefully.
Hey, listen, the way that he's held down by his neck aggressively, as if there's a way to hold someone down by their neck, like
not aggressively, in a nice way.
Just friendly.
This is a charge.
Well,
this
this
ain't
ain't
very
like
politely hold you down by your neck.
This ain't the
he
only
held
time
him down by his neck aggressively.
This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got another write-up where he comes behind another inmate and touches his penis with the other inmate's butt cheeks.
That was gonna say there is another DR with him being sexually.
Oh my goodness! What did he? Wait, what did he do with this Slim Jim?
Hold on.
Oh my god!
Hold on, it gets worse.
Jumpsuit might need to make a video on this.
Long John's assaulting people. It's just
Jumpsuit. It gets worse. It says when asked for more details pertaining to the incident, the victim explained he sleeps about 18 hours a day because he's given medication that makes him sleepier. Bro, he did it him, bro. He did it him, bro. He waited till he was drugged up.
He was sedated, yeah.
He Seroquel.
He did it. He did it multiple times to him. That's what I think.
He dreamed for 18 hours about putting his winky in somebody's mouth and then woke up and did it.
He did it him, bro. He did it.
But he was dreaming about it like the entire time, and he was like,
not for nothing, man.
He
Wade
did
is
the
like
Diddy.
what, 6'4", 6'3", or some shit like that.
Bro, Wade's a big dude, bro. Wade's like 6'3", 200.
He's a big, Wade's a big guy, and if he really like locked in, he could be a threat. But he's just such a doofus that he's not. But he could be a fucking serious threat.
Apparently, this night he was locked in.
Who did he locked in after?
Okay, listen. Okay, so this is
62-year-old Russell McJohnson.
No, it's
he
Joe.
Fucked him, but I mean, you wouldn't do that to goddamn Left Eye McGee from the head of the Crips.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we all seen him slap box. He could use his body weight, but that man can't fight for shit.
Bro, so it's redacted. Yeah. It's redacted, but we know it's Joe Katz. We know it's the person he tried to escape the Lee County jail with. So if this dude didn't really like what Wade was doing to him, why'd they try to escape together?
I don't know, but he throat fucked him, bro. That shit's crazy.
Whoa.
Stockholm syndrome at its finest.
Like,
Man.
what the fuck am I reading,
He in
bro?
there neck humping. That's crazy.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's not funny, but
That's
it's
scary.
like,
It's
That's
not.
scary.
It's
it's
scary.
but it's like
bro,
I don't
this is
know what's
great.
I don't know why I'm giggling because it's not funny, but it's just I just get the giggles.
Yo, you know what though?
Whoa.
It's just
In all seriousness,
like,
right?
what's going on back there, man?
That's predator
We
shit,
all know
bro.
what's
That-
going on, bro. He been with the shits, literally, like he with the shits. But it makes me think that shit in Tallahassee. You know what I
Look at
mean?
her.
This is
Softball coach.
Angie.
Like, how is this the same person? There's some face. Somebody's using an app.
He's an agent.
Somebody's using an app. I mean, look at that photo with the green hat, and then look at the one right under it. That's a LinkedIn profile headshot.
She's a paid actor.
You paid a $12.99 monthly subscription to make your face look like that. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, we said
No,
a
I've
lot of
what
seen.
you
funny
did.
shit.
Hold on. No. Let's be
But that
fair.
Pino
here.
shit, the softball player, bro, that shit. Out of all the shit we said, that shit's like hitting the hammer on, like the nail with the hammer. Like that shit was
Yeah.
on point.
She looked like a softball pitcher. Like she
I just
spin
wanna
that
say-
arm.
And the coach,
She's a
and the
shapeshifter.
captain.
Go ahead,
To be
DBS.
fair, right? I've seen certain videos where this video with the green hat, I mean this picture with the green hat can definitely turn into the picture below.
Right?
It's
Yeah,
possible.
true.
It's a true thing. It can definitely be done. Makeup
For
is
sure.
one hell of a
I know what
Yeah,
you're
like-
talking about. I've seen that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, with like fucking 8 Snapchat filters. What are y'all
Hey,
talking
there's
about?
some- Hey, no,
About a pound of makeup.
just a pure makeup. There's some
Professional
talented
makeup
people out
artist,
there. I know what you're talking about. Those videos on TikTok that they like completely work miracles with
Yeah.
just makeup.
That's some Hollywood work right there.
So the questions DVS had popped off. You want to bring that up, Plug? That way we could get into the questions that DVS had popped off to her.
It was basically the same question. I don't think there's anything different from
There's nothing.
DBS questions
That-
because I made the visual. This visual right here.
This ain't even who is this? This ain't even who is this?
I don't know. It's supposed to be her, man, but who knows,
That's
man?
not. It's yeah. I bet. Oh yeah, I bet that's her. I bet she looks just like that. Oh my god,
the
I'd love
last-
to see her. I want to see her fucking face.
So check this, right? This is the
Look at
last
her.
message she sent. She said, "Please, guys, let's without pics. Everyone already knows me in this world and can easily find me on Instagram anyway." Prior
Nah,
to
that's-
this, I
that's
asked for a
not true.
confirmation pic.
That's cap. That's cap because listen, this is the only picture we see on Instagram. Your profile is private. We don't see any picture on your profile except for this picture. So that's cap. Don't do that to us. Don't cap to us. And if you don't know what cap is in American terms, you are lying. You are being a liar. Don't be a liar.
I guarantee she could execute a double leg takedown on me.
Oh yeah. Figure
If you
four.
saw how she looked, I don't care about these pictures. If in real life, if we were face to face, I guarantee she could take me down.
She'll put you in a full Nelson. Fact.
Hard and fast.
She would make me tap out. I guarantee you. And I haven't even seen her. Those pictures are bullcrap. I really want. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I
I almost want to offer her $500 to get on here and go live right now.
Whoa, hey.
You know, as a matter of fact, Svetlana, I'm telling with all my right hand up, all integrity. If you join this live right now, I will give you $500.
Oh my god.
But you have to stay for a minimum of 15 minutes.
Nah, that's like $10,000 in
And
Armenia.
you have to activate your camera.
That's like $10,000 in Armenian.
Yo, that's $250 for every 5 minutes. You up there.
That is 7,000 boxes of
Actually
Debbie
more.
cakes. There's no way you're going to pass this up. Get your ass on here. $500 for 15 minutes. Activate your camera.
So
and
even
talk to
if
us.
it's Jesse, right? So even if it's not
We said it.
Svetlana.
Oh, if it was, I'll give Jesse 1,000.
Oh, hey. Oh,
Damn. Well, you had it. You interviewed her kind of already.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh
Not the way
man,
you wanted
you
to,
you
not the way we
finessed
would
her
like
into
to
an
anyway.
interview. You finessed her, dude.
Oh, she opened her fat mouth and I posted it, but I didn't get any interview, and nobody's gotten an interview. And people larger than me have tried and offered everything there is to get an interview from her, and she just won't. She's never gonna do it. You'll never get her. She's done. She ran for the hills and she's out of here.
Bruh.
Oh, jumpsuit! You got to see this. Hold on.
I don't know Armenian
Okay,
dollars.
let me. I don't know if you've seen these ladies yet.
Somebody's creating a brand new YouTube account right now, and they're naming it Svetlana, and they're going to join just to collect $500.
Glamorizing serial killers. Has there ever, just once, been someone who has tasteful design sensibilities and Photoshop skills? I mean, look at these creations. So gaudy and tacky, every last one. Maybe I should make one. But look, I get it. You're not insane. You're not going to join some fan club full of Wade wives. So you can show your support by picking up some merch over here at WadeWilsonMerch.com. Again, back to the comment about tasteful design, right? Can you imagine walking around town wearing one of these? Or this?
Miss Crystal Maynard. I don't know Wade personally.
Here you go, jumpsuit.
I believe he is 100% innocent.
He is going to get the death penalty if we don't do anything. I'm sorry if I look crazy, but we need to free him now.
Sorry if I look crazy.
At the videos and all these people saying that he done this, I honestly think he was set up.
Honestly, I'm on Wade Wilson's side. And if you have a problem with that, please come and see me. No one deserves death penalty at all. You guys are just murderers. Like, you're no better at all. The government
no better at all,
is fucked up. If you have a problem with me being on Wade Wilson's side, you can come see me because I have no issues with that.
I definitely believe that Wade Wilson needs to be heard. He needs help. I don't think he deserved the death penalty.
Unmute yourself, jumpsuit.
So
Unmute yourself.
Therefore, I'm signing for him to be
the
released. And hopefully,
Marichan. She's got a soggy pack of ramen noodles on her head with
helping him in this way, trying to get him
Who cares
out
what you got to
where
say?
he's at now.
Who
Yeah,
are
definitely
you?
he needs help.
You need help. You need help buying your goddamn gummy worms. Look at her. Hello Kitty on the shirt.
More advice because there's no evidence to say he's guilty. This needs share to sign this petition, read it.
Why is
read
your
the
face
story
pixelated?
that they're telling to see
Her
what you
eyes
think.
are too
Let's
far
share
apart.
this,
I don't even
please
think this
sign
is
it.
real.
So,
She's AI
they
generated.
have an extra chance to be living on the outside.
Oh god damn. Sarah Boone's grandmother.
These women are on the spectrum. Respectfully.
Lord have mercy. No, disrespectfully. No. Look at you.
Man, what is going on here?
Done things. I just think that this young man needs a chance.
She's a crack baby.
Just give him a chance.
Man, you need a chance. You need a chance at a different hairstyle. Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't get me started. Franklin the Turtle.
I believe that y'all don't have enough evidence. I believe
Snapping
you don't have
turtle.
proof. All y'all have is evidence, and I believe that you're not supposed to take anybody else's life. Nobody
Listen
should
here,
kill
them
anybody but God.
glasses are
I think he
solar
needs to be on
powered.
medication and he needs some help.
It reminds me of my Aunt Lily.
Going to prison and going to jail.
He's bugging.
Oh my goodness, she's got a gobbler, a
that's
turkey
it.
gobbler under her chin.
Nobody.
So
a serial
Look at her.
killer
Be nice.
You
kills
can't tell me she ain't been
repetitively.
taxidermied. She's not even
And
alive.
Wade
She don't got no teeth.
possibly killed these two women, but it was at one time, so he had to have snapped.
My goodness.
And I just believe that he needs help. And
I
no
just
death
believe you
penalty.
need a couple teeth to chew your food.
She's got a nice head in her mouth.
I feel
Have
like we should
mercy.
spare Wade Wilson's life because he
That
has
bitch
mental
got a
issues.
pickle jar head.
And it appears that he has used drugs as self-medicating.
Speaker box head.
He should be given a chance to get help, not killed.
UPS package.
Well, it
head.
appears
If he
that
was
you
given
got a burst fade at the barbershop.
Then he would be able to possibly get the help that he needs. I don't feel like killing him is the best answer.
I
Well, I'm
Wade
glad you
Wilson
weighed
deserves to
in.
live because he was on drugs, and drugs can do shit to you that fucks you up. I deserve he
Yeah, I
deserves
bet you
a
know.
second chance. It's not his fault. He has mental disabilities, and mental disorders, and I feel bad for him, and I understand what he did was wrong, but he deserves a second chance. And it's not fair that Jeffrey Dahmer gets more years in prison without being killed, and he doesn't.
Well, Who's
I hope
talking?
Wade Wilson doesn't
Oh,
get the
it's
death
Jeffrey Dahmer
penalty. He
themselves talking.
deserves
Look,
to get mental health
here we go. They're
treatment.
weighing in on it.
That's
I
all I
want to
hope
know
for.
what that shirt says.
Death is not the end. This man deserves to get the help he deserves now. Forgiveness, but if you kill him now, he may incarnate into a different body and continue
Ma'am,
the same
your
acts of
bangs might
violence.
incarnate into a good hairstyle if you
I
start.
signed the petition
think
as
that's a
Kendra
wig.
Martinez. I do not think Wade Wilson deserves the death penalty.
I bet you hang up a piece of art, nail a picture to the wall behind you. Give a crap about where you live.
I wholeheartedly believe that there is more to this story
Lord
than
have mercy.
people
Here she goes.
want to believe.
She
This
looks like
man does
7
not deserve
fishermen
to
caught
die.
her on a
He
hook.
deserves to be heard and deserves a chance to fix his wrongdoings.
Oh,
I signed the petition because I don't feel he deserves death.
we got Brock
He has a
Lesnar's
long
sister,
history.
Brianna Lesnar.
And for some reason, mental
Well, I will
illness
say the
is
cow
not
print
taken
is
as
fitting.
seriously as it should be. As knowing someone who has schizophrenia, who had schizophrenia, and other mental illnesses, and he doesn't deserve death.
She hallucinates
for not
and
getting the
sees
help he
baked
deserves.
hams in front of her that aren't really there.
I signed the petition.
Hi.
Whoa.
Well, here goes.
Think that Mr.
That might be New York
Wilson
City, man.
should
That's
get
a
the
New
death
York City
penalty.
ceiling.
I don't believe in that death penalty anyway, in any country. There's a lot of people in there that's done worse crimes.
She's in purgatory.
Well, I know his crime wasn't good either.
Ma'am, pay your
but
light
They
bill.
never got the death penalty, and I don't understand why he
Light a
should.
candle.
I just think, that
I've signed the petition because I do not agree.
This could be
with
Svetlana
Wade
right
Wilson
here.
getting
This
the
is a
death penalty.
Oh, have
possibility.
you?
So
Look at her little hairdo.
hopefully he doesn't, and you get enough signatures for this.
Yeah, I'm sure you made a big old impact with that video, you little doofus. I'm sure that sparked a lot of change.
We called it the 18 fucking bitches that love Wade. Oh,
like,
man.
Literally nobody made any. I guarantee you none of those videos got over 100 views.
You ever seen this?
What? Let me
The
look.
conspiracy. So this is the conspiracy with Wade.
These people, though. Look at them.
They
all look like,
allegedly.
they all look like one of the bad guys from Home Alone. Hey, look at Josh.
Josh, I was gonna say
Oh
Josh.
my goodness.
The white
Josh
trash.
is
This is
like
a
the
white
West
trash
End.
mafia right here, man. I'm
Look at
telling you.
Bonnie. More like Honey Bunny.
This
So
for
Bonnie,
sure could be
Bonnie's
a trailer
out, man.
park.
She are you gonna? Who's gonna get the first Bonnie interview?
I'm hoping that we can get it, man. I'm trying to reach out.
Oh, I know she ain't coming on my show.
Why do you say that?
I'll do it for 2 cases of Debbie cakes. I'm not gonna fund your lifestyle, man.
Whoa.
She's gonna want some boxing. I don't think she's
She's
gonna
gonna
want
want 2,500 calories per minute.
Listen, man, this woman get her
I'm not
time,
gonna
man. She's
fund that.
rehabilitated. Whoa.
Nah, bro.
seen
Rehabilitated.
She's
Hey,
rehabilitated.
Changed woman.
Don't do that, bro.
Hey, I don't know why, but people.
Sir, you're correct. She is a changed woman. She has undergone quite the change.
Bro, listen, it's easy.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Man,
people are saying that Bonnie's gonna come out and be a different person, man. I don't know. I don't know.
She got a face tat.
Everybody's redemption for
yeah,
Wade
that's
Wilson.
right.
Why
That's
can't
right.
I have redemption for
I don't give
Bonnie,
a fuck.
man? What's
Bonnie is hilarious.
Everybody
somebody
know,
said.
like, kind of the first thing you do when you want to come out and get that big prestigious general manager job of a highly regarded company, the first thing you do is go get your face tattooed.
Yeah, it's easy.
Oh
to
yeah,
say.
definitely. Just like that one dude you interviewed that got the same tattoo as Wade.
Oh
Ended
yeah,
up killing
little
somebody.
doofus, man. He's still trying to text me to this day. I'm like, brother.
It's easier.
What is he saying? So he's still locked up, right?
I don't know what he's saying because I forgot my password, so I can't even log in.
But he's trying to talk to you.
He keeps texting me like every other day, but I forgot my password, and so I haven't even looked. I don't really care. He's probably saying, "Hey, buddy, can you send me $20?" You know.
Pulling away, man.
What's up with this new documentary? Because people they keep telling me, Dylan, no, you're not, because I really thought, because when we were talking and you're talking about that other Netflix show, I was like, you're onto something. They might just be a spinoff of that My Crazy Ex.
I
But
genuinely think that's what it is, because that is the only way that it makes sense to have Kelly. What's her last name?
Matthews, right?
Kelly
Matthews.
Matthews. That's the only way that makes sense.
Right. And why was she not in the other one that you were in? Do you know?
Kelly?
Yeah.
This is not relevant to the case. Whether it happened or not, well, I'll tell you that I don't know. None of us here know. We don't know. We weren't there. Nobody knows. So I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying, she reported it and nothing came from it. And so someone who's going to be making a factual documentary, they're going to go off facts and data that is logged and reported. And so there's, so even if it was, maybe they'd include it, but maybe still even, maybe not, because it's not directly tied into what the docuseries is about. But beyond that, they never really even confirmed that happened, and it might have. I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying, police never really, it never really went anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's why, I'm pretty sure. I can't speak for the producers, but I would assume that's why.
Good point, Amber Nola. Several people went MIA once these documentaries started.
Yep.
And I think it's growing over time. So they release it on YouTube, and it's giving people the opportunity overseas to see it.
Yeah.
They put a VPN on.
They're starting to.
Yeah, it's starting to push. And then if you go to X,
I think they've only pushed like episode 1 out of 3. I know they did that a few days
bootleg.
I don't know if they've put more out.
Yeah.
I didn't check, but
I saw one.
They bootlegged. So there's other
sure.
channels like just bootlegging over and over and over again. Paramount's taking them down every day, but they keep coming with it, and it's getting views. It's because it's in the algorithm. Like that, it definitely sparked it back up. Because listen to this jumpsuit, Annie Elsie. I don't know if you know who that true crime creator is, but she just did a Wade Wilson video, and it's already 162,000. She gets a million a video.
I think I did. I've never watched her stuff, but I do think I've seen at least the thumbnail for who you're talking about. I think I know who you're talking about.
I've heard that
for
name.
somebody that covered him
Definitely
from the
heard that
beginning,
name.
they're not going to know all the little innuendos and nuances, like him fucking being a booty bandit.
Yeah.
Was there booty bandits in South Carolina?
Ain't no shit about the kiosk club.
Not really, because number one, you got to think you can slap them stereotypes on South Carolina. Do you think there's a lot of homosexuality going on in these prisons, even if they want to? The majority of inmates in there belong to a gang, and pretty much, I don't care if it's the Bloods, the Crips, the Gangster Disciples. Those are the main 3, Pyrus, all that. All of them got like a big mandatory rule. You are not allowed to participate in any kind of homosexual activity. And so if they find out you're doing that, and it's even if it's consensual, even that is like, man, you might die. So much less you're going around here unconsensually, like taking booty. Oh man,
treacherous.
They're gonna kind of give. It doesn't matter who it was. They could hate the guy it happened to. They're still gonna come together like, hey, buddy, you got to get out of here with that weird shit. You got to get the fuck out of here.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
We don't even want that.
Florida got predators.
What happens if an inmate like Wade Wilson walks into a South Carolina prison with that Nazi tattoo?
And like Pino was saying, that could be totally different in other state prisons.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Wade would have fun with his life sentence. If he didn't have the death penalty, he would have fun, because
what about, let's say if he walks in with the Nazi tattoo, how will black organizations treat Wade Wilson in South Carolina?
Oh man, you can't have any. There are none. You can't do that. You can't have a white supremacist gang in South Carolina. And I know that sounds funny because, I've lived here all my life, but I'm aware, like, when you're not living here, everyone in other states, you think South Carolina, it probably immediately you're like, oh, racist, white people.
Yeah.
But dude, so it sounds funny, but I'm telling you, man, there ain't no white supremacy gangs going on. That will not fly. If you even try that, they're gonna kill you. You can Google it, man. There is not a single there is no white presence of any white supremacy gang. The best thing a white person can hope for if they want to join a gang is joining the Gangster Disciples or the Crips, because now both of them allow that. But Bloods still do not. And really all you have is Bloods, Crips, and Gangster Disciples, aka Growth and Development. So there is no just only white gangs, and that's it. If you even try to start that shit, you're done. They're gonna get you out of there.
There's some only white gangs in Florida.
Yeah, we've seen videos of you in prison. They called you the commissary king. Like, how did you get so much fucking commissary like that?
I can't.
Yeah, the bags, boy. Yeah, the bags.
Talk about. I can't. Tell
it's like
that.
fucking K-Frog on steroids, right?
Listen, there's no statute of limitations. It's like, I can't.
Don't.
I got all the donations. You know?
That shit wasn't even all his.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
Somebody
Any update on Alex Murdoch?
No, nobody's really messing with him. Last I heard, man, he's cool. You know, nobody's really messing with him. He's just waiting on. He's not really trying to get his hands dirty. He's waiting on his appeals, and he's very high and hopeful that his appeal is about to be granted, and he won't go through that. Now, if that gets turned down, then everybody kind of understands. Now I'm ready to spend some money and get some phones and start getting in the mix. But you know, he's kind of holding his breath and holding out hope that things will go his way for this appeal. And, you know, that's just kind of natural. Anybody who's been locked up, Pino, I know, you know, and, you know, it's like until it's all said and done, no matter how hopeless it is, if there's a chance, you know, your mind kind of tricks you into just, you know,
I was gonna
really
say, man,
holding on to that bit
best?
of hope that you can still get out of this. You know what I mean?
I seen motherfuckers that ain't had.
I mean, there's people that believe that Alex Murdoch didn't do the murders.
Listen,
I mean,
hold
I
on.
know that that case is kind of cut and dry too, but there's still a little bit of wiggle room in there. Do you believe that there's any percent that he didn't do it?
Get?
Well, you know, so realistically, here's the best case scenario for him. He's screwed. He'll never go home again. He'll never go free from a prison again. Now, let's say best case scenario, he appeals his murder charges, which are state charges, and beats them. And like Street said, you know, you know, a lot of people think he might be innocent. Let's just say a shot in the dark, he beats those charges on an appeal, because they really, you know, even whether he's guilty or not, one of the people involved in the government, they really did some devious stuff for their own benefit to sell their book. And she got arrested for this. She was manipulating the jury to make sure they got a guilty verdict because she needed to sell her book. So whether he's guilty or not, I think he will get an appeal. Let's just say he beats that. And he beats the murder charge. He'll still never go free again, because on a federal level with federal charges, he's been found guilty of so many accounts of just theft and fraud and like white collar financial crimes. He's got just an impossible amount of years that will never, you can never beat that. So best case scenario, he can just upgrade from state prison to federal prison, where it's probably a little better and a little more comfortable and leisurely. You know what I mean?
Right.
He'll never be free again.
Yeah.
Did Kyle Rittenhouse say he loved you, Jumpsuit Pablo?
Yeah, he texted me last night.
I'm going off that live stream.
What do you? I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Where'd that come from? That's what I'm thinking. What the hell?
This motherfucker just said, did Kyle Rittenhouse say he loves you? I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about,
bro.
Hey, so on JD Delay Live, he said, "Yo, I love you, Jumpsuit." We're just joking around, but yeah,
he doesn't even. He doesn't even know who the fuck I am.
No, that's a funny live though, man. JD and Kyle Rittenhouse.
Did he say that? Are you trolling?
Like he knew.
No, he did say that. He said when you went in there, you donated money. He's like, "Oh, Jumpsuit, we love you, man."
I donated money to JD to support his live stream.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, we don't. Hey,
Kyle
listen, Kyle
did.
Rittenhouse, he got found not guilty. There's nothing there.
Yeah, I know.
There's no hate.
I'm just.
Here
I
we
mean, I'm
go.
telling you. But I didn't hear him say that.
He
I
killed
don't
a
got it.
chomo, dude. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
Kyle
I
Rittenhouse
know.
killed a chomo.
Yeah,
In a weird kind of way, he did to God.
I didn't hear him blow a kiss and say "I love you," jumpsuit.
He definitely acted like he fucks with you.
I know.
You
I had
acted
to
like that.
squeeze that in there. I had to squeeze it in. It's funny. It's
This
funny.
guy. You two. You're a. You
plug
have
up
a
there,
job with
stirring it up, man.
the news, man.
Yeah, coming to the spicy.
You need to be one of those reporters who slides them funky little questions in there.
He basically
Speaking of horrible journalists and reporters, now I know you don't want to talk about this person, but is there something? Is there a way that we can present it to where people are aware of the situation? We don't have to give her no clout, no name, just to be respectful, but the way that she handled the way that this whole thing's getting handled isn't right.
Yeah, but I don't even. It's just not even
moving. Just keep it moving.
It's not even worth it because
I will say
if they even really put it out there, then honestly, it could make her sound as bad as possible, and it still would bring her more views than she would get if I never said anything. So,
well, I will tell you this: we refuse to do the
I don't
interview
really.
with her.
I never respond to any shit like that, and but I was really upset a few nights ago. And I was, I had a few beers and I was going to say something, but, I told myself just sleep on it. And I woke up and I was like, what?
Hey,
don't worry about it.
Smart move right there.
Yeah. I mean, because at the end, no.
I hear you.
No, I don't really even want to talk about it, really. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, people, hey.
Yeah, no, I hear you. We're not going to interview her or her her friend, because if you go to their channel and read their comments, people are eating them up because they have no knowledge of the case. They came with incorrect information. They don't know what they're talking about. And if they would, we'll skip over it. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the Wade Wilson case, Jumpsuit Pablo's been there since the beginning, so he's gonna know way more than any of them these new people. Even Annie Elsie, she doesn't really know.
And I gave them. They asked me for 1 hour of my time, and there's no incentive to me. They're not paying me, and they're a brand new channel, so I benefit none. But I said, you know what, I'll do that for you because I do that for a lot of channels, and I did that, and then they hit me the next day and they said, "Oh, we have a sponsor for this episode, and they don't like some of the videos you posted, so we have to cut your entire." They told me they need an hour from me. They kept me for 2.5 hours. Didn't apologize. It's a Friday night. I had plans that night. My plans got totally ruined for staying on that long, but I didn't want to ruin their show. They didn't apologize. They didn't even address it. I didn't say anything. I'm just trying to be nice.
Showman.
They hit me up the next day. Oh yeah, we got to cut all of this out because our sponsors don't like some of the videos you posted. Okay, whatever, and then your video does crap because you cut me out, and that was kind of the big draw. And then you hit me the next day and say, "Hey, now that the sponsor's out of the way, can we do that exact same video again?" No, I didn't even say no. I just didn't respond. But then it pissed me off because now I'm working on a new video on a new case in true crime that's trending, and my bread and butter. How would this person do in prison, and what are they going through right now in jail? So I'm working on that video a day or two ago, and I need some information about this person to help me factor in who's he gonna be in prison so that I can give that assessment. And I can't find the answer on Google. And so I go to a very esteemed journalist in true crime who does very good work. He doesn't like me, but
business.
All respect, he does good. He does his thing, and he's good at what he does. And so I go to him and I watch some of his stuff to get some answers. So I click on his video about this person, and he's got this same person on who's crapped on me all this time. And they're on there as an expert talking about what prison and jail is going to be like for this person. Basically doing the same video I'm working on. And this person's never even stolen a Snicker bar. And
do you believe in coincidences?
They're regurgitating everything I explained to them about how prison works for 2.5 hours a few nights before that their sponsors cut them out of. But they didn't memorize it right, and so they're messing it up and they're jumbling it up, and none of it makes sense. None of it.
I read your post. This makes sense because I read a post of yours.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a form of blackballing. Like they can't fathom the way that you're bringing the comedy aspect to these cases.
Yeah.
And they're not as entertaining. Like we don't really those people have no clout and no motion. Not the dude, but the woman.
Right.
We're not giving them the clout right now.
And also, the dude doesn't like me. He doesn't fuck with me at all. For it's some, if I explained why, it would kind of expose who these are, and I don't really want to get into that. But there's some reasons he doesn't fuck with me. But despite the fact that he doesn't fuck with me, I will say he is damn good at what he does, and I respect his content because he's good at what he does.
Now let me ask you this, Jumpsuit. Do you
well, he had a whole
person
he had a whole news station
they're a
backing
snake.
him.
They're a straight fucking snake. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, that's a hell of a compliment.
I will say this though. That dude was on a news station for years and then made a channel, so he already had.
And I did a news segment with him. That's what's so crazy. Me and him did a news segment together back when I was missing a front tooth.
Well, now you give it away too much now. Hey, all right.
That's who.
Calm down.
If you really want to be real, when he interviewed 1090 Jake, he fucking took the information.
He didn't do that. All right. What do you?
Look, here we go. This is that shit.
No, we'll move on. What up, Corrupt man? We got another.
See, y'all are slowly getting me to say more.
We're not. We're moving on. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Corrupt Cartel, man. What's up, man?
Shit, good evening, man. I'm just happy to be here, bro. I've been struggling. Man. I'm muted. There's no way.
No, I hear you.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go in and come back.
All right, yeah. I've been struggling, man. I'm coming off being sick. I wasn't sick for 2 years. And then I get sick, get better, and then get sick again. Hey, ridiculous, man. But
so I want me to cut you off, Corrupt. You can
go ahead, brother.
Y'all can hear
yes,
me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I see you out in the chat. Appreciate you.
The question I have for you, Jumpsuit. Do you think that was a lineup from the very beginning? Do you think they just used that as a ploy just to, get the information they wanted from you and, kind of say, yo, our sponsors don't like your content, whatever it could have been, right? Do you even know?
To be honest, there's two people involved in this channel. One of those people, I think they are a genuinely nice, very authentic person. And so that's also kind of why I don't want to bring too much to that, because I don't want them to suffer, because every interaction I've had with them, I just have a gut feeling, and they seem like very good people. But it does seem like leadership is coming from the other person, and this other person is who I have a problem with. But I will say, I don't think that was the plan all along. I think this person is just deeply rooted in more like industry, mainstream type of stuff, to where you get buddy and you dangle a carrot, and then you squeeze everything you can until they're dry, and then you step on anybody you can to get to the next rung in the ladder. And I always had this feeling about this one of the two people that are involved in this channel. And then it kind of just came to the light as things went on. And I don't think that was the plan all along. I think the plan all along was this docuseries just came out with Wade Wilson. So I'm kind of having a little bit of a moment, and let me get him on the show to talk about this and kind of capitalize on that, which is fine, because that's just content, and that's what people do. That's the name of the game. That's game. Fine. But let me get him on here, and I'm going to boost my channel with that. And so I had no really benefit of doing that, but I did it just because, I do that time to time. And so I did that. And then I genuinely think the issue was the sponsor, whoever was sponsoring that episode, was they told me they looked into my content, and they didn't like that I was making fun of Gypsy Rose and Sarah Boone, because they said I was woman bashing. Because I was making fun of Gypsy Rose and Sarah Boone, they said I was woman bashing. So you got this like woke, like industry agenda crap and they're like, "Oh yeah, you need to clean up your channel, and you know our sponsors aren't really liking what you're doing." I'm like, "Okay, well, you know that didn't really that just hurts you. Like if you got to cut me out,
Right,
sucks
right.
for
I
you
was
because I don't
thinking
even
like
benefit from this."
wouldn't Jumpsuit Pablo features be just as much
Right.
as some sponsorship? Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
The crossover on that is it has to at
And
least
they knew
compare
that,
with
and they knew
the
that, and
I
sponsorship.
just
that's why
don't.
they wanted me on, and I understood that.
I
But
don't like the
Of course,
aftermath
yeah.
of
so they cut me out. But then it's the thing of
them
after they
calling you
cut me
back.
out, we spent 2.5 hours really me kind of breaking down how prison works and how the hierarchy and
No,
the
that's what
food
I
Yeah,
was getting.
chain
That's what
and
I was
how
getting
like
yeah.
to.
prison politics. And she took
Digging
that and tried to apply that on this other person's
regurgitation.
channel, talking about someone else and doesn't really know what she's talking about. She didn't really
Yeah,
fundamentally understand. Like she heard everything that I said, but it didn't like make 100% sense to her. And so she
yeah.
went on there and said a lot of bull crap and got a lot of stuff mixed around to where it didn't
Well,
really
it's
make
not
sense.
coming from a place of knowledge, a place of
Right.
been there, done that pain, that time, that all of that, the
Exactly.
emotions.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. And so that's what I was like, wow.
It's
Like
like reading words from
you
paper.
took that and now you want to you're basically doing kind of that's what I do. You know, and so
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
taking that
yeah.
and now you're doing that on other large channels. And then I commented on this person's channel and I said, hey brother, what you do is great, but I will say she doesn't really know what she's talking about. He deleted my comment.
I
And so
bet.
I'm just like,
Well,
man, screw
yeah,
all y'all. Screw like everybody over there.
they
Like
don't
all
want
y'all
that
can.
comment with your name on it. You could have
Yep.
put it under a different name and it would have
Yeah.
stayed.
Right.
But since it's your name,
But you know,
it's
when you
gone.
got that check mark,
Yeah,
when you comment, that
yeah,
that goes straight to your phone. Like you get a notification on your phone that
Top of the
someone
list.
commented. So I know he
yeah,
saw it and it was
yeah.
deleted within 30
That
minutes.
comment
Premeditated
glows.
power play.
The red flag for me was when they called you back and asked you to come back on after their sponsor left. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, you know what I mean? That for me, that's kind of a lineup situation. And
Yeah.
then the fact that
Yeah.
what took place after that would have been a confirmation for me, like, oh, you soul sucking motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they hit me up the next after they told me I need to clean up my channel and big brands and networks aren't going to want to mess with me if I don't stop woman bashing because I'm making videos about how Sarah, you know, talking crap about Sarah Boone. Like, who's on Sarah
Sarah
Boone's
Boone was
side?
Chevy
You know,
Chase
they're
killer.
saying, oh, nobody's going to work with you if you don't like clean this up. And so our sponsors are making us cut you out of our episode entirely because you're woman bashing. And I told them, I said, I don't woman bash. I killer bash. I rape
Exactly.
Yeah,
bash.
from what I
I
understand,
chumpa bash. And
it's
I don't care if you're a
elevated over
man
there.
or a woman or anything in
Yeah,
between. Like
yeah.
I bad person bash. And so it don't matter what you are. But you know, like how you're an unsuccessful YouTube channel trying to give me advice on how to be a successful YouTube channel, but you asked me to be on your unsuccessful channel because I'm a successful channel to make your channel successful. And so
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I don't it's just ridiculous. And then so
That's a
she
paradox,
they hit me up the next day and they say, oh well, now our sponsor paid for our episode that we cut you out of. So we're in the clear. Do you mind coming on tomorrow and doing the same damn thing? Mind you,
That's
they asked me to
crazy.
do an hour. I had plans that night and I got held up for 2.5 hours. They didn't apologize or even acknowledge the fact
Now,
that they had
now
kept
that's
me.
2.5
Like,
hours
that's
of making content with them, not sitting around waiting
that's
or
not even
anything like
twice
that. Like,
as long as you told me. That's 2.5 times as long. And I had a very important like thing scheduled
doing
for
work.
someone to come to my house, and like we had a very like serious meeting and talk that we were going to have, and all of that fell through because I got held up that entire time. I didn't get paid anything. Even if you posted me, I was not going to benefit because nobody watches you, but they might watch you because I'm on there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and so it's not like I'm gonna get any like benefit to my channels for doing this. I just did that as a favor because I trusted y'all.
I was
and
just
I wanted
saying,
to do
Jumpsuit,
something
it
nice,
seemed
you know?
fishy,
What?
man. It seemed like there was a lot of red flags, and just how you explained it, I'd have definitely been like, whoa, what the fuck is this?
Well,
You
it
want to
sucks too
try to copy
because
me and then do this shit over there? You know what I mean? That would have been
Yeah,
funny.
well, that's the most recent thing that happened, and that's you know, and I'm slowly realizing that. And again, it's not even, but one of them, I think, is a genuine, like, kind-hearted, authentic person. But there's the other person is kind of taking the lead in this channel, and they're snaky. They're
Yeah,
snaky,
not good,
man.
man.
Well, it sucks too, man, because it leaves a bad taste in your mouth of just going and helping a smaller channel out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if somebody
And
gets burnt
I've
like
had
that over and
exactly.
over, why are they going to keep trying to help smaller channels? Like, you just won't. You won't put your time into it, bro. You can go do
Exactly, and
other things.
I swear to God, I can show you the email now if I wouldn't be blasting them, which not they didn't do anything wrong, but it's just I had an email, an innocent email from a channel, like I think in the middle of the night last night, and they're like,
Yeah.
this is our channel, we do this, and we'd love to have you on. And I looked, and they have maybe 200 subscribers, which again, that's not going to really benefit me at all. And you
But
know,
it
I mean,
would change their whole demeanor.
the old, before this, I'm the type I would, I did an interview with YouTube Streets on this channel back
Yeah, I remember.
before, they had the
We
subscribers
have
they
like
had.
maybe 7,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean,
Whoa,
and
whoa,
they're
whoa.
I've done
Okay,
that with
okay, all
others,
right.
but
Yeah.
what they did, I swear it went through my mind. I said, you know what, I got to be better. I need to be nicer to myself. I need to be better to myself, and I can't be offering you a couple hours anymore.
Right.
Even if you're a genuine channel, like I can't really offer that anymore, and they kind of turned me sour to doing that kind of help.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
well,
see that.
it comes to a point that you have to value what your worth is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
if
but I
people
try
are
to be
turning you
humble
off
and I
of
try to
it,
be grateful, because as soon as you start thinking that your shit don't stink and
for
that
sure,
you're bigger than the blessings that you've gotten, then it all comes crashing down. I
Definitely.
firmly
it's a
believe that.
balance.
And so whenever I get to thinking and acting and feeling like that, I always try to check myself, and I always try to, like take it down a few notches. But man,
It's a
like people like that make it
balance.
real freaking hard,
I guarantee it, man. I guarantee it does. It's
Well,
definitely, it's
they're
got to be a
half-ass.
fine balance to it.
They're half-ass gatekeeping, and they're also, they're snatching souls, because exactly what you did, you gave up, the sauce of what takes place in prison. They try to get your lingo and probably, carbon copy you to fucking, to get it out there, however it is. But, if you ain't been there and you ain't got that stench on you, man, no matter how hard you try, man, you're gonna look like a fool. So I get it. There was a lot of red flags for me when you told the story. And Corrupt, not for nothing, man. When you were sick, what kind of flu you had?
Shit, man. The first time I was sick, or the second time? The first time, it was like a little 48-hour thing. You know what I mean? Like super stick in my stomach. But then this next time, what I'm getting over right now, it's all congestion, sore throat type stuff.
I thought.
Jumps. Go ahead, my bad.
I thought it kind of like, you lost your manners a little bit. I thought it like
Oh,
sickness
word.
came. Yeah, dead ass. Yeah.
Oh, word. That's your word. Okay, DVS.
DVS keeping
No,
a buck.
respectfully, all the way. You heard. I was just trying to understand what happened. I thought it was
Explain
like
to
a
me how I lost my
COVID
manners, sir.
virus
You
or
just
something.
cutting everybody off a little bit. I hear what he's saying, but you just trying to get your word in.
Yeah.
Delay, you know what I'm saying? But I
when
was
was
definitely talking
was
about
this?
earlier today, man.
Okay,
Let's not
so
get into it.
this was a
We
couple weeks
follow.
ago.
Oh, okay.
Jumpsuit. We got Kelly put, and this is confirmed. Jumpsuit, you are right. This is from My Crazy Ex. I just got it confirmed just now.
Yeah,
just now by another person. You are right, Jumpsuit. It's not a
awesome.
documentary.
I didn't know if I was right, but that I going off my sources who are pretty good, so that is good to know that that's legit.
Yep.
But yeah, it only makes sense. I mean, if you're gonna bring her into it, I mean, it only makes sense that it's for that TV show.
Right, and they're not going to do the same documentary y'all just did. Y'all are actually the Paramount documentary just started picking up steam. I got one last question, and it's not, and it is kind of touchy because one of the victims, Zane, just spoke about the documentary. He didn't say anything bad about you. He was only person he bashed was Alexis and the producers. How do you feel about that?
Well, rightfully so, and he can bash anybody, and that's his. I mean, that's okay, and that's fine to do. And but I do appreciate that he didn't bash me. And what I'm about to say, I hope he doesn't feel like I'm bashing him. But he is a lot younger. I'm 33. And I'll be 34 in a few months. And he is, is maybe 20, if that. And And how he feels is very, very important because obviously you are extremely and directly affected by this case and the murders. You know, you lost your mother, and that's awful and that's tragic. And so your opinion matters a lot. And I won't take that away from you. But to clarify on a few things, um, I know who he was in contact with when he asked, "Hey, can you take my," his big problem was, "I don't want my victim impact statement in there," right? He only knew that it was in there once the trailer got released. The trailer got released just before the series aired. So you gotta understand, if there's a trailer getting released, this is a finished product. You know, like, it's done. It's made, and it's been handed over by the people who made this to the streaming platform, which is Paramount Plus. And so he got in contact with with one of the people who was overseeing the docuseries even being made. This person does not work for Paramount Plus. Okay. So he said, "Hey, can you take that out?" And they said, "Oh man, I'm sorry to learn that that you're not okay with that, and that you want this taken out, and that it upsets you. I really am. But they're just an employee at the end of the day, you know, and it's already been handed off to someone a lot bigger, and it's kind of out of their hands. You got to understand how that works." And they said, "But I'm sorry, I can't do that. I don't even have the ability to do that." And that's true because me personally, when they introduced me, they edited it to where I said, "Hey, I'm Jumpsuit Pablo. I'm a TikToker." I haven't posted on TikTok for a year now. I'm a YouTuber, and so I would rather people know, like, you could find my coverage of Wade Wilson on
Yeah, I
YouTube.
caught that too.
So
I was like,
even
oh
I
shit.
could have a few things I'd like you to change, but it's done. Which that's nowhere near as important as what Zane was requesting, but still, just for reference, it's out of their hands. It's already done, and it's already in the hands of Paramount Plus. So you're messaging someone who does not work for Paramount Plus, and now it's out of their hands. And they told you, "I can't do anything about that." And so he got on there and he was very emotional. And I understand if you don't get how that works. And so you think that they have control over that and that they could have taken it out, but just chose not to. I understand that would upset you, so I get that. But yeah, I mean, it's already done, and then it got put out. And at the same time, you're mad the docuseries got made or whatever it focused on. And I get, as far as Allie, yes, totally get her getting on there and saying what she wanted to say and painting the picture the way she wanted to paint it. Totally get that. But as far as just, anything he said about not being happy with the docuseries or that it got made or that they talked about the Wade wives, you got to understand you are affected by this, but you're not the only one. Christine Melton's family, their cousin, emails me all the time, and they told me how the Melton family is so happy that the docuseries got put out because hopefully it will deter a lot of the women who are supporting him financially and paying for a lawyer who could not likely, with fingers crossed, but possibly get him out of prison and get his appeal won. They're paying for this. They're paying for a high-profile lawyer because they support him and believe he's innocent. And they're happy this docuseries got put out because maybe it'll change a lot of these people's minds and they'll quit giving him money and quit funding this lawyer. On top of all this other stuff that, he's living like a king. He's getting all the drugs he wants. He's getting all the food he wants. That's why that's why he's overdosing. He's living like a king back there. And it don't take much money to live good back there if you got a steady flow of income. And so to put out all this information of him confessing and all that stuff, that could shut down a lot of that. And so I get he's emotional about the thing coming out, but there's other people who are family members and relatives and loved ones of people who were murdered by Wade Wilson who feel completely different. And it's not all up to you. It's not, your opinion isn't the end all be all. Your opinion matters, but it's So does other people's, and other people feel a lot different. And these other people are a lot older and mature, and I think they see things in a lot clearer scope. So that's my whole rant on that.
Very well put. Very well spoken, man. Because at the end of the day, he lost his mom, and I just feel like, if he has an opinion to say about how the documentary came out, he'll be the one that I'm going to listen to and support and be behind. And but the way that you put it in, how he, that employee had had no control, and then somebody said it cost $20,000 to re-edit the documentary, so they're not going to go back and do that.
Yeah, I have no idea about that.
Yeah,
a lot of money to edit.
And then Zane said he's going to make his own. I actually would watch his. I think his perspective would be crazy. Be great.
Well, he I mean, good luck, good luck to him, and I'll definitely watch it and share it,
No, for sure. And then
tell your story, brother,
Yeah, and then Alexa, she's been ghost, man. She's actually about to get married to her new man with the Way tattoo on still.
Man, I'd love to see a picture of him.
That's crazy.
Bro, he
What's
looks like a
crazy
cop.
to me is like she's changed her life around, but at the time of filming, they're doing this B-roll footage of her putting foundation over the tattoo. Why is it not already covered up?
That's what I was gonna say. The same.
If you changed your mind that long ago, why is it not already covered up? So again, I get that. I agree with
good footage.
But that's so funny. Yeah, like you're just now putting some little concealer and foundation on this towel. Why is that? That should have been lasered off or covered up a long time ago, man. According to her. According to her.
Exactly. Why do makeup when you could do ink?
Yep.
Thank you, Pebbles, for the donation. Appreciate you. We also got Diane's friend in chat. Go ahead, Corrupt.
No, I was just saying, I know a lot of people doing them lasers nowadays. Like they used to be hard to find, few and far between, but now there's a lot of laser places now, laser removal.
Yep.
Yeah, look at Krishan Rock. She got Blueface's name tattooed off of her, and Alexa still has weight on her. So,
I mean, if you felt that strongly about it, and it's not like a big back piece, like it's a little wrist tattoo. Like, get that shit off your fucking wrist, dude. If you really feel that way. But
way easier, just cover it up, like Ronnie said. Just get it done quick.
She just ain't sincere. She's just, you know what I mean? She's bullshit. Everything that comes out of her mouth is fabricated.
Yeah.
The only reason why she stopped supporting Wade is because she's just jealous and feels left out.
Is there any more Wade calls coming?
From my understanding, the state of Florida, you can't get prison calls once they go to prison, and so everything that is that I'm pretty confident that there's more calls that haven't been posted and that can still come out. But they would still be from when he was in county jail, because I mean, dude, he spent like what 4 or 5, he spent so long in jail. I mean, there are just thousands of calls, and so yeah, there's more calls that can come out. But as far as him being in prison, from my understanding, I don't know how to do all that, but from my understanding from phone calls from prison, they don't release those once you get to prison.
Oh shit! They might have to change their name to phone calls from jail.
Well, they got other cases,
Nah, no, I'm just talking shit.
Yeah. No, they got so that's what they can't get prison calls. And honestly, I was just thinking, do they have any jail? So they don't have any more jail calls, and that's about it.
I think they might. I think they probably do. I think they do have some more jail calls, to be honest. I mean, they've been. I mean, if you look at their channel, I mean, it's there's not really a demand anymore, and so they're not that often. But there's kind of still been jail calls of Wade coming out, and if they really wanted to, I bet they could drop a bunch more jail calls.
And even if not, I think they're gonna even remix or re-release some old shit.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're doing now. Actually, the last shit.
Yeah, I think they're. I think what they're doing really is releasing some major footage and stuff like that, just because the docuseries just came out, and that's stuff. That's stuff that's really relevant to what you see in the docuseries. And so, I mean, it's just content strategy, basic content strategy, you
It
know,
makes
but
sense. Honestly, that's kind of why we circle back. You know, it's back in
yeah,
the algorithm. You know.
yeah.
Luigi Mangione almost escaping prison. Are you going to make a video on this? How close was he getting out?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Not
this is
close
up
at
your
all.
alley, dude. This
He
is
was
up your
close, man.
alley.
I had that car running, dude. He was almost in the. No, I don't. I've seen the headlines. I have not looked into it. I woke up late and I had to go get a haircut. I have not had time to look into it. Honestly, I thought today was Thursday.
Oh
I didn't
yeah,
realize
I
it was
woke up
Friday,
late.
and then I freaked out because I realized it was Friday, and it's the ice storm is about to hit us tonight, and so I had to go out and like buy a bunch of bread and eggs and meat. So I'm trying to prepare for that, dude. I have not even had time to really look into that, but that's pretty wild just from the headline I've seen. But I don't even know any details or anything.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. But he said I had
If
the
you know
car
some
running.
details, tell me and I'll tell you what I
I
think.
had the car running. He said that's crazy.
So basically, a man pulls up to the MDC in Brooklyn, and he doesn't have any credentials or anything. He just has his Minnesota ID, and he tells him, "Hey, I have a letter from the judge to free Luigi Mangione." They're like, "Fuck that!" They arrested him, and they found that he had a barbecue fork, and then he also had a pizza cutter. That was his two weapons he decided to try to free Luigi with.
You know, the preparation of like
See if I
posing
get
as
a
an
picture of
FBI
him.
agent and you're going to come equipped with a pizza cutter that's such a polarizing two polarizing pieces of information.
You were locked up for
That's
a long time. You had anybody try to escape, or did you know anybody that did escape?
Well, yeah, of course, but not like that. I mean, nobody ever
that's
showed up. And I
crackhead
was gonna say,
activity.
and so I was really surprised. You were telling me, and from what you say, he like kind of immediately, he didn't even get a foot in the door or even get close to like pulling this off. They straight up were like, "Yeah, no, fuck you, you're getting arrested." That was a little surprising because at first I was like, "That's honestly such a wild idea that it just might work," because like nobody shows up pretending to be an FBI agent. But who knows what he said or how he went about it, because as someone who's been in there a while and I know how legal visits go and like how that kind of things work, if you would have did it in a certain way and kind of like worded it in the right way, if you really knew what you were talking about, I really think that could work. I don't know how you get him out the door, but you could at least get to him. You gotta really, really know how shit's working back there to do that.
Yeah, you got to talk like
So
some of these
yeah,
YouTubers
it
out
sounds
here.
like he didn't even make it an inch in, but I mean, yeah, of course there was people who was. I mean, I'm in the South, dude. Like we're so behind, like South Carolina prisons and then New York prisons. I mean,
Yeah, you guys still got
dude,
flip
we're
phones and shit.
fucking like medieval back
Yeah.
here. If you want to escape, you can escape. It's not hard at
Did you
all.
see these
But
weapon choices though? Is this something you would choose?
what's that red thing?
That's a pizza cutter.
Is that something I
And
would
a
choose?
barbecue fork.
Is this
Look at this
something you would
motherfucker.
choose?
Is this something? Now, jumpsuit. Is this something you would? No, absolutely not. I'm not a fucking idiot. Yeah, I don't think I'd come with a pizza cutter and a. That's not even a.
Yeah.
What is that called, dude? It's like a.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I
It's like
know. I don't think so.
fork. I don't know. That's a fork. That's a barbecue fork, bro. That's
I
what
mean,
I think of.
ideally, you could have you had just an inkling of the right idea. You could have been if you could have really pulled that off so slick that you don't need a weapon. You should have invested more time into like fake credentials than
Some zip
a
ties.
pizza cut. Like, why you got a pizza? Look at this. Like, they could have believed you, and it's like, all right, sir, just a routine quick pat down. Oh, you got a pizza cutter in your pocket. Oh, well, that's a little weird. Like, what are y'all going
Side
to?
job.
What are y'all going to fucking Alberto's stuffed crust down the street? I mean, why the fuck you got a pizza cutter?
Got some sauce in the pocket, a pizza roll in the front.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Dude, these are 6 more Louisiana inmates that escaped today, dude.
What's he got on his throat?
Is it from that same place?
I don't think it's from the same place. Amber Nola, if you're in the chat, please update us with this, because all the Louisiana people that know about this, because this just happened a little bit ago.
I want to know what he's got on his throat.
I think it says shoot. No? Such? I don't know what it says. It's crazy. I know that Wade probably has a tattoo that says throat goat on his. Or that dude
Does it
that
say
he
Shooter?
Might say
Does
shooter.
it say Shooter? Shooter? SHOOTA, and it looks like he might have crosshairs on the 2 O's.
Is it like that movie Shotta?
It's like shoot it right down my throat,
Shotta's. Shotta.
That's what I was thinking. Either shooter or shotta.
Shotta. That's what.
Shotta's got 1 O. 1 O, 2 T's.
I got you.
Shooter.
That's shooter.
Go ahead, go on ahead and shoot a load down. Right on down.
He need like
right down the gullet. Look at Kevin Slaughter. He's got something on his throat too. I'd like to know what that says as well. Throat tats are always just crazy to me. I don't think you just can't really ever go right.
Yeah, easy.
I was thinking about putting a plug on my throat.
Yeah, my whole neck's tatted, my whole head, bro.
Well, I apologize, but this guy, I mean, he's got like no tats and just one thing on his throat, and it's kind of important what you choose to get on that throat,
Yeah, facts.
That's like having a weird last name. I mean, kids are just gonna come up with something,
Yep.
Who are these guys?
Now we got these inmates.
Why is it in Roman numerals?
They fancy,
I think that happened. I don't know, but they said that these inmates had a chance to escape.
Do you know how many inmates this is? What's that number?
9?
That's a 9, sir.
Don't count the inmates. What's that number?
No, I already counted.
Wait a minute, where are they all at? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so what? There's 6 inmates, so that's 6.
They just threw a Roman numeral. They could have just put a number, but okay. They want to make us think a little bit.
Yeah.
A certain number of inmates had a chance to escape, but stayed, called 911, and helped the collapsed deputy. Well, I don't even know, but I bet some money that all of them got about 6 months or less left on their sentence.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, well, here's the thing about escaping. If you really got your head on straight, where are you going to go? Okay, you escaped. Now what? It's just stupid.
To be homeless.
Like, do you got money to go to another country and like live on a private island? Like, where are you even going to go? What are you even going to do? What's the point?
What was the last dude? He was in like a Family Dollar dressed as a woman, right?
Yeah. Like, I mean, dude, like, where are you even going to go? Just finish up and you don't got to worry about it. Like, I get it, but okay, you got out of the building. Now what?
Right. I don't know. You're going to have to do the time again anyways. It's stupid.
Okay, where are we hitchhiking to? Where are we going? Mom's house? Yeah, they'll never check there. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
like,
like what are we even? What's even going to happen now? Like, just stay in prison, dude.
I could see a couple instances that might be like, all right, try to get out there and get yourself done in before you get done back. With the whatever term you got, but
if you got some real serious numbers ahead of you, and I can go, and you know, it's not going to last too long, but I can get out there and get a nice week or two of,
you could do a little living.
Just, I'm going to Disneyland, you know, essentially, as far as just, let's get drunk, let's do drugs, let's get, you know, have some sex.
Do a
if
little
you know
living,
you can
bro.
do that, but you know, the majority of them don't got that lined up, you know.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a dirty run, man.
It's just gonna be like you're gonna get caught down the street.
I think most people get caught within the first 2 hours, not 2 hours, but 2 days. I think.
Exactly. Yep. I've heard something like that. I mean, there's no planning. Like if you don't have a plan, there's no need to do it. Honestly.
No, for sure.
Okay, I found this lady on TikTok, bro. This lady, they're saying she's crazy, but she says she has facts on what she's saying about Wade Wilson.
Is she coming on?
Not tonight, but we have talked. We have talked, but I don't know,
I'm
man.
sure she'll be on soon.
Oh my God, you're never going to believe who Wade Wilson is related to. I just found it in his tree. If you haven't been following the story, click the playlist at the bottom to follow along with the first 3 parts of this. But Wade Wilson happens to be related to none other than, that's right, he looked familiar? Thomas Matthew Crooks. That whole Trump assassination thing. And he did unalive somebody in the audience. So, oh my God. They share John Case, 1694 to 1752. So now, not only is this guy related to Thomas Matthew Crooks, he's also related to Brenda Dassey and Stephen Avery, you know, Making of a Murderer docuseries.
Yo, Papa Steve, you better get up here. You're related to Thomas Crooks, motherfucker.
Yeah. That lady looks like Miss Trunchbull from Matilda.
From his mama's side.
On his mama's side? I don't know, man. He's related to Thomas Crooks. Something to look into. I don't know. They say this lady says everyone's related to everybody, though. So, who knows? She also said that Wade Wilson's related to who else? Other people, bro. Like fucking the Fullers and shit. I'm like, who the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
That lady's related to Miss Trunchbull from Matilda. She looks like Kathy Bates. Like,
oh, R.I.P. to the mom in Schitt's Creek. She the actor. She passed away today. I forget her name. Super sad.
Oh yeah, she's on Home Alone, right?
Yeah, she's on Home Alone. She was on American Horror Story too. I forget her name. What's her? Somebody look her name up, man. R.P. to her, man.
Why don't you look at us? It's your show.
I know.
You made the announcement. You should have the name, brother.
That's why you got people for that.
Come on, we have other producers. I'm on
Catherine
one.
O'Hara.
I got one job.
Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara. R.I.P. to Catherine O'Hara, man. Oh yeah, she was
Catherine.
a
Goodness.
Shout out, chat.
Yeah, for real, man. That's super sad. So no, bro, we are Bonnie Wiggins. We're trying to get that interview.
Did
bro.
you say Body Wiggins?
Bonnie 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 Wiggins. Bonnet Williams.
Body Wiggins. Bonnet.
Hey.
Yeah, we're trying to get her on, bro. We're trying to get her on right now.
Yeah, we gotta line that shit up.
She might make some demands. You get jumpsuit off there. I'll come on.
Yeah, you got to go. Hey, bro, what's the first Bonnie Wiggins question? Like, did you put fentanyl in them drugs on purpose to kill Wade?
No. I think it's. I think everybody knows what the first question has to be with Bonnie Wiggins.
Definitely.
Let's be real.
Did Mike Tyson inspire that face tat?
What's the secret ingredient in the shepherd's pie?
Oh my God, dude! Is she really that big?
Who asked me that question? Who said that?
You know her commissary ain't empty.
Who said that?
Heavy.
Who said what?
Who said is she really that big?
Is she really that big?
Oh, you said that.
Yeah.
Brother, you know damn.
Yeah, she ain't working at ponytails, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you something.
Damn. Yeah, that's say less.
Hey, listen. I know her I know her 1 rep max.
Oh, yeah.
I know her 1 rep max on the squat rack.
Yeah.
Is serious. That's what I'll tell you.
Yo, I think someone got caught too trying to sneak her in some Ozempic.
Mm.
Yep.
Like a one-time thing, or I mean, because that's something you got to keep moving all the time.
I don't
He
know.
got eaten.
I don't want to say too much. She might eat me.
Damn, homie.
Yo, Bonnie Wiggins is about that life, though, dude. I would watch what you say.
Yeah, she
Hey,
could use me to
man.
pick her teeth.
She's not officially out yet either. I think she's is she officially out? They didn't say that she's out.
Oh, she fishy.
You're the one who said you made the big announcement.
So basically it was I think she's in the chat. I don't want to mess up her name.
Bonnie's in the chat.
Oh, damn. Here we go.
No. The
Bonnie,
channel that
looking good, Bonnie. What's up?
yeah, no, this is the channel. I think it's Bia Talks or something like that. She actually posted. We posted a community post on it. She showed that she is coming home. I just don't know if she's actually home yet. You know what I mean? And again, we had her friend that was going around
She's
talking
got
about her.
hold for probation. An old probation violation is what I heard. But then I saw you post that she's officially free, and so that's all I know.
Yeah, but I put per the channel that posted it. Like I got the credit. I gave her credit. But anyways, it don't matter. I don't know if she's out yet, but I know that she's coming home.
I'm coming home.
I'm coming home.
And then we got all right, next topic. All right, man. This is kind of
Tell
crazy.
the buffet I'm coming home.
This might be Jumpsuit might have to sign out on this one, man. Where's JD Delay at when you need him?
And go.
Give your 2 cent, Corrupt, about this situation. You want the paperwork?
Yeah, you need the paperwork on something like that. Now, this is small on my screen. I can't really read it.
Honestly,
I did.
if there's
paperwork
anyone
at the
who needs
top.
to really speak on this, I think it's
I'm gonna
Svetlana.
say,
Yeah, where's Svetlana at?
We really need Svetlana's opinion if we're gonna be real.
bring her out.
Yeah, where you at, Svetlana? Come on up. Link is in the chat. Quit ducking. Quit texting Pino. Get your ass up here.
I think you got to be careful what you ask for.
For real.
Listen, bro, this is I didn't release this.
I think
the
you
government
always
released this.
Released it.
you gotta be careful what you ask for, man. You always gotta be careful what you ask for.
What are you talking about, Corrupt?
Has anyone tried to get in touch with Joey?
That Donald Trump shit, bro.
I don't know, bro. Joey like Billy.
We need
I
Joey.
forgot
Does
all about
Joey
Joey.
even know that he's a fucking icon?
Joey's getting back shots right now as we're talking about him.
No, but seriously, does he even know? Like, does
do
anyone
that, man.
anyone
Don't
know
do
how to? You live there. How do we get a hold of Joey?
So Joey, does he still live in Lee County? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. We tried at one point a year ago. I don't know how. Didn't you reach out to him?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure you guys are messaging each other.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think we went out for dinner. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I wouldn't even know how to do that.
What about Chris?
Who's that?
That's a little petite dude he was fucking.
I don't know. That doesn't ring a bell.
He's a victim, really. Actually, he beat the fuck out of Wade too. The little guy. You remember the one that's on his shoulders in the pictures and shit? He was dating his sister and he ended up fucking him.
Is the guy who's slap boxing?
Bruh, what? Huh?
I missed
I don't
that.
remember
I missed
this.
that.
The one he stabbed.
He
Good
was
point,
dating
Ashley.
his sister and started smashing the brother.
Yeah, exactly.
That's wild work.
He took him to the fair and everything. He took him to the fucking fair, dude.
Bro, I don't remember nothing like that, man.
How do we forget some shit like that?
If I ever
don't
heard
know,
about
bro,
it, I
but
probably was drunk. I don't know.
Who
He
knows?
probably was
dude?
drunk.
I don't remember any of that.
Well, I mean, it got to the point where anything you heard about Wade was like, you know what I mean? You could have told me his mom was a Martian, and I'd probably been like,
all just
makes a
blends
lot of
together.
sense.
It's like I don't even remember anybody at this point.
No. That slap boxing video is not that gay, dude. That's a whole different situation. But when we had Tommy up, Tommy said that him and Chris got in a fight. Chris beat the fuck out of Wade.
Oh, yeah. That's what I never watched anything about with Tommy. I never watched anything.
What was your
about
issue with Tommy? Tommy said you guys had an issue.
We didn't. No, we didn't have an issue. I think you're remembering wrong. I don't think he. There's no reason for him to say we had an issue. I think he told you that I did reach out to him on Instagram and ask him if he wanted to talk about Wade Wilson, and he read it and he never responded, and that was it. And but I never said anything, and so I don't think. I mean, there was never an issue. He just never said anything.
Tommy's easy to get on to say you're going to promote his magic.
Actually, I think when I hit him up, I think he was in jail at the time, and so a lot of weeks went by. And so by the time he opened it, it was kind of like the moment was just kind of gone, and I was over it. But I don't think he ever even responded. So I don't. I mean, there was no issue.
Tommy's trying to do a magic show, bro.
Yeah, he
the great magic. Tom Dini.
The Tom Demarini.
He said he could make shit disappear, bro.
With his magic boots.
He did have one of those. It's like a chick who was on the boat with him catching fish. She's kind of badass. She catches big ass fish. She ended up following me and telling me some stuff, but other than that, yeah, no, I don't know her. But every time I see her post, she's in a bikini and she's holding up like a freaking 40-pound trout or something, just catching the hell out of some fish, But other than that, no, I've never tried to talk to him. I've never watched anything with him in it. But
Hey, yo, Pablo, you ever been to Ponytails?
Huh?
You ever been to Ponytails?
Where's that?
You ever heard of it in South Carolina?
No.
Good answer.
That is a good answer. That is a good answer. That was a gay bar. Good job, Joseph. You did really good. Good job, buddy.
No, I don't. I genuinely don't know. Where is it?
Yeah, shit.
Buster Murdoch's there, right there.
I was down south.
How do you know what it is? If it's such a good answer.
I was down south.
I have absolutely no idea.
I think it's
let me
called
Google it.
Oh, something Huss crazy. I don't know.
I've been to booby traps.
Ponytail.
Oh, Corrupt's been to booby traps. So Alexis had a friend, and they were trying to go. They were going around doing some DMing and trying to get Wade wife orgies because they had sex orgies, and they had suicide cult type shit that they were planning on doing on the death day of Wade Wilson.
That's a damn shame it never went through.
Well, it's not over yet. I think they're still up. As soon as he dies, I think a couple of them are going to take themselves.
Oh, well, I support the movement.
Well, yeah, I
think that's a great idea. Kill your fucking self.
Yeah, you get less evil people.
Yeah. Go for it. I mean, what's supposed to happen?
Well,
after that, we all are going to go to the great kiosk in the sky. I mean, what's the? Oh my goodness!
No, I don't know. They did it on Snapchat. They had this group, and I think Slutlana, she needs to answer this question. Was you a part of that sex cult? DVS or Pino? You still, because they're two are the one. She won't talk to me because she's on this fucking WhatsApp or whatever. But I don't know, bro. I guess I don't know what it is. But I'll tell you one thing. Was you part of this sex cult, Slutlana? We need to fucking know.
Plug can't even say
Damn,
that name without saying
definitely.
that other shit.
What did she tell you about tonight? When the last time you heard from her, and what did she say is to make you think she was going to get on here and do this show?
All day she said yes, she's coming up. She says she's catching a flight. She'll be in. It'll be 6 a.m. her
Catching a
time.
flight?
Yeah, I knew that was Cap.
Was
But
she going to she's pulling up?
No, she
to
was
your
like
house.
She was like going home. I don't know where the fuck she was at. I think she's lying about the flight thing. But she said that she was coming up or all day
Nah,
today.
I'm sure. I don't think that Svetlana wouldn't do that.
That's for real her. That's what I was
I don't
thinking.
think
Is this some catfish
One thing
shit?
about Svetlana's not going to tell a lie like that. No.
Yeah.
If she answered them questions, what was it, Chat GPT?
Yeah, she chat GPT'd all the questions, bro, because she can't speak English.
Right.
That was gonna be the the language barrier separate.
Could
You
have
know what I
made
mean?
500 though. That's
Did
probably
she do?
1,500 over there.
Did you see her on the video? Like, did you do video call?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't do no video call. She said that she wasn't gonna show her face. And there's a mole in her group that she's trying to get ahead of. That's another thing too. So we really want to talk to the mole. I think she's on in our Reddit mod mail. But
Are you sure she wasn't saying she didn't want to show her face because she has a mole?
yeah, maybe that was it.
Awkward.
Oh. I always think of Austin Powers every time I hear that.
Yeah, Molly.
Yeah,
man, there's all of them just fucking suck. I would love. I don't think there's a person. There's not a single person over there who would get on a show with me.
Nah, they're about done, bro. They're not.
It's
Angie's
just
scared.
not possible. None of them.
No, they're not.
Angie looks like a fucking linebacker, so.
I think most of them do. That's the thing. It's like, oh wait, he's got this army of women. It's like, but look at the women. Like,
she'll put you in a fucking headlock.
Like, you know, like look at them. Can you show me a good-looking Wade wife?
Oh, there's a
few. Most
That's
of them are
subjective.
ex. Now
Can
they
we pull
team
them up?
YouTube streets.
Let's pull them up.
Yeah,
I mean, I would think they would push those to the
I would
forefront.
love to rate them.
Bonnie Wiggins.
Nope.
Negative.
Hungry Hippo.
Jeez, that's the same person right there.
You can see her gaining 15 pounds in each photo.
What a progression, man.
From right to left. 15 pounds, 15 pounds, 15 pounds.
That shit is methy.
I'm looking. I mean, Amanda, I guess. I don't know if we have any recent pictures of Amanda.
I mean,
what about Jesse? Maybe so and
What
so.
about Jesse?
How you feel about that?
Yeah, what about Jesse, man? Where's the raunchy pictures of Jesse? Ronnie, do we have those ready?
Oh man, that might
pull up
change
what
his
you
mind.
pull up what you want.
Hold on, let me look and see if I got it.
Find your material that you think you're going to be able to put on the screen and me go, oh, you're right.
Jesse, that's I can't even think what she looked like.
Oh man, I got you, bro. I'm looking for it right now.
See, you're looking for Jesse.
Blonde-headed one.
Look for who are you talking about? Angie.
Angie, we showed. I mean,
well, first of all, her name is Angie.
Yeah,
so already not off to a good start.
Linebacker Jesse.
Y'all got y'all's money on Jesse. Everybody's got their money on Jesse.
Well, because there's a picture.
Nah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Gotta find it.
I'm just reading chat, bro. I'm just reading chat.
It's like the only one who ever looked good is the big woman who pretended to be a good-looking woman.
Oh, Ari. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's as close as you got.
Let me see. Oh, this is Bonnie. Oh no. Damn it.
He's having trouble.
Yeah.
He can't find one.
Oh
He
man,
can't
it's a
find
toss
one.
up, bro.
I'll
This
have
might
him
be
up
a
here.
comeback.
Can't find a good-looking Wade wife.
Keep talking, Corrupt.
Well,
I'll find one.
well, shouldn't there be more than the obvious ones? Like you looking at the top row of talking to the dude. Like you should be looking on a national scale through
Yeah, yeah.
TikTok,
I was
Instagram,
gonna
all
say
of
I know
that
one
for
or two,
chicks
but
that
it's
be
more like a DM.
advocating.
Like,
You
Yeah,
know, they don't show their face. The wide majority, if we were to find someone, be like, oh, look, here's someone who supports him. Let's go to their account. And it's an account that's specifically set up to where they don't show their face or their identity because they're ashamed to support him because they know that he's a
right.
piece of shit. And they don't want to catch shit for it. And they know what he did. And you know, they have it's like a fetish. You know, they're like, he's a big
It's
bad boy with
taboo.
tattoos and he kills women, and that's hot to me. And that
Yeah.
turns me on, but I'm ashamed of that. And I might even have a boyfriend or a husband and kids, as a lot of them do. And so, you know, whenever you find, you know, a lot of these accounts that are expressing their support, they're throwaways, they're burners, and you can't
Hidden
see what they
support.
look like. So the few that are actually, we have their identities and photos and know what they look like, they're all just, they look like they're, you know, they look like they are work at Dollar General and they're understaffed and overworked. So, you know, and it just kind of fits the bill.
Yeah, it turns into a stereotype.
And then you got Kelly Strom, high level rank in the Air Force, and I mean,
well, there's always gonna be outliers, man.
she's, you know, like, I mean, she's just, but they're not. That's the thing. It's like you got exceptions. Oh well, you know. Now, see, you did prove me wrong. I mean,
I told you.
He's got, yeah, okay. I guess he's
And
got
number
some
two.
oh man.
Who the fuck is that? A person? Who is
I
that?
forget her name. Somebody in the chat will know.
Fucking Maui Wowie. Erica. Yeah, right. She's got those leggings on that are literally like scientifically engineered to make your butt look as good as possible, and it still don't look good. And then look at
it would take all four.
And then look at right above that.
It's a hell of an angle.
Oh yeah, right. Give me a fucking
Bonnie,
break.
right?
Yeah, right.
Bro,
Yeah.
look at them arms though.
I'd hate to arm wrestle her. Yeah, I mean, he's a hunk.
Fake.
Is she
look
missing a
fake as
bottom
hell.
tooth?
Look fake as hell.
You know that's fake. That's
look like Lindsay Lohan's AI
with
generation.
the fucking flip phone. Like, no.
Yeah, I was gonna
fake.
say that looks like a pic from the '90s that got hit with 350s.
Streets, you can't even verify that that's a real person.
That's Lindsay Lohan.
She was at the court. She was at the court, but she doesn't look like that. No, exactly.
At the court.
She
was. Yeah. What's her name, y'all? Yes, she was.
She wasn't at the court looking like that.
No, maybe not.
Not at all.
She was in a Snuggie.
All right, you ready for some Jesse picks?
Yeah. Let's see. Is this linebacker Jesse?
Let me brace myself.
Oh, this is messy Jesse.
Messy Jesse. Okay.
Keep talking, Corrupt.
My bad, bro. I'm sitting here. I'm in anticipation. I'm over here on the edge of my seat, man, waiting for this next picture to pop up. You got my jaw hanging over here. I'm glad you got the picture over my face because I'm just sitting here drooling like a window licker, bro. Like, come on, bro. Put it in the button. Come on, dog.
Where's it? Show us.
Yeah,
Jesse.
man. We dying out here, bro. You yelling at me to keep talking, and we
Jessicus Maximus.
Yes. Playeth the button.
Because I know that Streets thinks
what's
he's
this
got
chick's
some
name?
Streets thinks he's got some like real good pictures of Jesse, and
he got something.
When they're not,
I don't know.
like
I don't know if it's real good. He got
already
something
know.
though. What's this redhead chick's name?
There's Dr. D for you. Remember
Hey,
Dr.
he hit
D?
him. He hit him with the pose, bro. Look at that. Got him. You need that little
He hit him and
wrist
said,
sound
Got that
effect.
motherfucking
check out
citizen
my
watch
watch.
on.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Where's?
Hold on. Yeah, that wasn't the right one.
But I thought we was gonna see Messy Jesse, bro. We
I'm
always sitting
trying to
here
find it.
He's got.
You calm
activated.
He's
down.
got to find them in his secret folder. He kept them shit. He
We've been,
loves those photos of Jesse.
I'm gonna
we've
tell you
been
this though.
activated.
When you see them pics, the energy gonna shift.
All right. I'm ready for it, bro. I've been ready for it.
I was a little surprised. She got a little
Like the
crazy.
anticipation's almost shot now. Like
This
a
shit better
minute
be
ago when you were
good.
yelling at me, bro, I was like
Shitting
up
me?
there. Yeah, I was up there, but now it's
There you go.
Oh,
that's Messy Jesse. All right.
What?
That ain't meant for me, bro.
Looking like
Those
she about
dudes
to
lost for
go
words.
dance.
they look
He's
like
lost
them.
for words.
It looks like she's wearing them. Her shirt is like those pants that them biker boys wear. Them little chaps on their
Yeah.
jeans. The
Yeah.
motorcycle.
Look like she about to go dance.
Oh, goodness.
So
Where's
that's
Told you.
basic.
Told you, man.
where?
Ain't
So
nothing.
Hey, whoa, what's going on? Whoa, wait.
there's no ankles there.
This picture right here, is this AI or is this for real? What was that? No, that one, I
That
think
one.
that's absolutely real. The other
Yeah.
one, though, was that AI or is that recent? What's this? What's going
What is
on?
that? What is that poster on the wall back there? I'd like to know who that
It's
is
like
of.
convicted
Like
serial killers online.
she in a garage.
All the mug shots of Wade. Can't go over one more.
All right.
One more. Where you see what the problem is, you can't tell what's the Stanley Cup and what's her calves. They look the
Yeah,
same.
their legs are big.
That's fucked.
The ankle, bro. Like I'm looking for the ankle.
What ankle?
That's what I'm saying, Pablo.
It's not
Where's
there.
the ankle, bro? Like there's a recess where the knee is.
She needs to
then
report a
it's just
burglary.
kinda-
Someone stole her ankles.
I ain't seen Allen Iverson lately.
Well, I do see the veins in her feet.
I see some cellulites.
She can karate kick some shit.
Brother.
God forwards.
I'm trying to find a picture of her getting the Wade tattoo. I remember I was seeing that before. I'm looking right now because that was a funny picture to me. I was laughing.
I'm with the chat. That ain't it, bro.
What did the chat say?
Still, I'm still waiting on something.
They say she ain't even cute, bro.
Show me a hot Wade wife. That's that's all I'm asking. Show me a hot Wade wife.
I can show you a hot former Wade wife.
Yes,
Show me a hot former Wade wife.
But they dropped
Definitely.
their flags. They dropped their Wade flags.
If you drop out.
Show me someone at any point in their life who was a Wade wife, who's hot, who the majority of society, who's not even trying to be cruel, we can kind of all unanimously agree
It all
they are
depends on what kind of flavors you're
quite attractive. Show me one. That's all
It's
I
gonna be
ask.
hard. This is gonna be hard.
Yeah,
I need
I know.
Amanda. Where's Amanda?
It doesn't
What
sound like it should be
qualifies a
that
woman to
hard.
be a Wade wife? Hold on.
But you
what
can't think
qualifies a
of
woman
one.
to be a Wade wife?
You don't even know a name to pull up.
Amanda, but I can't find her
nothing even
pictures.
comes to mind. Not one.
No, there were some pretty hot ones, man.
Who?
Not. I can't
Name
remember,
one.
but they were there. But this is why I asked the question.
I
that
think you
asked.
dreamed that.
What qualifies a Wade wife to be a Wade wife? Because I did some.
Anybody
videos
who ever
yesterday
talked to him or
and-
supported him.
in any way, form, or fashion. They just said, "Hey, I like you. You're the guy."
Yeah, you're hot. Yes.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I got some ones that are that.
Okay. I'd
they
love
got
to see them.
families. They got families. They got.
Yeah, well,
They got
I'd love to
families.
see them.
Who the fuck are you talking about? TBS that has families.
Oh no,
The
there's Wade
fuck?
wives,
That's
man.
a good setup
They have
because
real lives.
You
Like,
find it, I will be
they
right
do
back.
the
Give me 1
Wade,
second.
wife,
I'll be right
like,
back. You find it though.
All right.
Second life kind of thing going on. But there are some women that are married with kids, dogs, goldfish, and they're fucking supporting Wade while their husband is at work getting the bacon.
Yeah, that's wild work.
These chicks are over here playing Guitar Hero, fucking the Wade's pictures and shit. This shit is crazy, bro.
Playing Guitar Hero. So I'm trying to find two pictures. The Wade Wilson tattoo from Jesse. I'm deep in my folders right now. I'm looking.
Yeah, I'd say, bro, you've been over there going for a minute.
Yeah, I'm
moving
looking.
and shaking.
I just found pictures of Sheriff Lopez. It makes me want to. I'm looking at these photos. I need to get an update. Oh, I found a new. Oh, I found a picture of Slut. Here's Slut Lana. I found your pictures.
Oh shit!
I found Slut Lana. Let me pull these up.
Not
All right,
gonna
we
lie,
got Slut Lana, y'all. We found Slut Lana.
the ones in other countries kind of half-ass
She's
decent.
all right.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Whoa.
Look at oh god
But
damn.
that's your boy jumpsuit.
It's a hot it looks like a hot tamale.
Here's
Looks
Wade
like the
Wilson's
Joker.
bio, Mom.
Oh well, you proved me wrong. There she is, folks. Bombshell.
Yeah. The most fly
Who's this?
wife of them all.
That's bio, Mom.
Well, okay.
She doesn't look. He doesn't look nothing like her.
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
I mean she's only got 1/5 of her eyebrows, but
Hold on, man. This is funny.
you don't even know if that lady's real.
Ginger man. Whoa.
Jimmy McMahon. Who the fuck is that?
I don't even know. What is that from?
I don't know. You're popping it up.
Jimmy Man. So my dad, he was drinking. Oh, this is white folks' son.
Leading all that.
This is white folks' son. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
just going through this shit.
On Larry.
Watch, he gonna
On
dox
Larry,
somebody.
on Larry.
Bro. Plug about to dox somebody. Y'all stay tuned.
Dude, I thought it was something to do with my actual job. I'm like, oh shit. Now I gotta bring it up and read it because he's like, oh fuck.
What's up, Snowplow 82?
Yeah, Jolie, good to see you.
You know, I'm a little curious. No hate. I'm just wondering what made you choose the username Snowplow 82?
Oh no, that's a good
Like
question.
I just want to know.
It's a female. Her name is Jolie. She holds it down, man. She be over on my channel. She holds it down. I'm wondering the same thing.
Purely curious.
Snowplow company?
I no, not that I know of, bro. No.
Business is booming right now.
I just have weird thoughts that. You know, I just wonder.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. Because her name used to show up as Jolie, but you remember when all the chats changed and it went to like @ and then the name.
She said, I was a huge Al Snow fan and his finishing. You know what? That's honestly. That's dope. That's probably the most badass answer you could have said.
Probably the coolest answer. Yeah.
That's the Attitude Era WWF.
Everybody loves head.
That was awesome. Okay. She's cool.
Joyce, you're absolutely right, man. New Age is gonna fuck around and click on a photo and never return to YouTube again.
What?
Clicking on yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
Nah, man. I'm just looking, man.
You might see a big ass nipple.
I think Jumpsuit's right, man. There ain't nothing in here I could debate him on.
No, somebody said they got somebody.
Oh, I got somebody.
Yep.
Who was it?
DVS said he had somebody.
No, somebody else. Oh, wait, it might have been DVS. Who was it? They said they got somebody.
So Bunny XO. Bunny XO, motherfucker.
She's not a Wade wife, bro.
Ah, fuck.
I defined the terms. I said anyone
He was a supporter. Hold on, let's not move the goalposts.
She didn't support him. Anyone who's ever talked to him, and you even repeated back, and so you mean anyone who's ever talked and been like, oh, you're hot, or I like you, I want to talk to you. She never said anything like that. She never flirted. She was just after an interview, and he started getting all just out of pocket and trying to do too much, and then it ended. But so the chat is saying Bunny did. Listen, the chat is saying Bunny did support him, and I think you're talking about when she made a TikTok, which we all know she made a TikTok saying, "I'm very interested in talking to Wade. I'm fascinated by his case," and then she came out and apologized about that because she got a lot of
Well, actually, on the YouTube street, she got a lot of slack. She actually commented on the video that we did. We did a live on the subject, and it wasn't looking too good, man. She was
with the actual phone call recording.
Yeah, we did it with
what
the actual
she said.
phone call. If she
and for the record,
reach out.
Bunny hates me. Bunny does not like me, so I'm not. I don't have any reason to.
Yeah. You got beef with Jelly Roll or something? What's going on?
No, I don't have any. I don't have any beef with any of them. But Bunny unfollowed me, and she does not like me. But I'm just asking. What did she say on the phone call that makes you think she's a Wade wife?
Well, it wasn't on. Well, first of all, right, Wade doing what she did and how she reached out and how she contacted him. I think Wade took his shot because of the approach and how she did it, because it was almost as if she was doing the same thing Wade wives were doing already. So he's like, yo, this celebrity chick, yo, let me shoot my shot, even though, yo, he failed miserably. You know what I mean? But he still tried it, but he only tried it because the door was open and it was presented in a way where she was kind of interested and kind of leading in a sense.
Okay. I hear you. That kind of goes back, just hear me out. That kind of goes back to initially before she ever called him. Oh my God, get that fucking picture off the screen. That kind of
fucking Cruella DeVille, brother.
That kind of goes back to her initially. I think she saw a lot of TikTok interest in Wade Wilson before it became what it became. And she picked up on that from a content standpoint. And she said, I'm very fascinated by him and I want to do an interview with him. And then she got a lot of feedback on that video. And people were like, oh man, like, that you didn't, the way you said that wasn't cool. And so she heard that and she took the video down and she made a video and she said, I get it. I apologize. All right. That's one thing. Set that to the side. She also called him, as we know, reached out to him and for the purpose of trying to see if he would do an interview for her true crime podcast. Okay. And so for you're saying but see, everything you said is like he saw it as his opportunity to shoot his shot because the door was open. And so he went for it. Yeah, he did all that shit. And he's going to do that to everybody because he's a horn dog and he thinks everybody wants him. And that's what he does to every girl.
Let's go back to
but she never, the thing is, she never entertained that and gave that energy back. She kind of just let it like hit the wall.
Let's not forget her name is Bunny XOXOXO.
And they do have an open relationship, and she's a Wade wife in my book.
Yeah, respectfully.
They do have an open relationship, and her name is Bunny XO. What does that have to do with what she said on the phone call that shows that she was romantically or sexually flirting or giving any type of energy like that to him?
If she didn't get no backlash, I think she would have went along.
And I was just about to get to that, Ronnie, because she only started switching her tune and singing a different song when people really started saying, hey, do you know what he got locked up for? He's a killer, a murderer. And she was like, oh, shit, this is bad publicity. And then she said, oh, my bad. And then, I watched the video and it almost seems like whatever producer or person that's directing the podcast, in my opinion, was almost half-ass pimping her because they were pushing for her to get this interview. But she was going about it in a way where it was, in a way, Bunny is flirtatious without being flirtatious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it would be misconceived.
She could have been.
And then she did the interview with
She could have been leading them on.
At the end of the day, I hear you. But at the end of the day, what I was asking was, what did she say on the official phone call recordings that makes you
he
say,
won't answer it straight up, dude. I
that
deal with
makes
this
you
every
say
fucking week.
She was a Wade wife because she was romantically, sexually, or flirtatiously entertaining him and having that type of conversation
Before
with
she got
him.
the backlash, she was on his dick, bro.
How? What did she say?
She said, "Oh my God, we got to get an interview. I want to." Like she was,
I already said that.
yeah, no,
I
but
know
it was
exactly what
more
she said.
more in the sense of he was attractive. It was more of an infatuation leading than it was for journalistic
Well,
purposes.
as a man, I think most women can hate what he did and hate him, and we can. But as a man or a woman, we can agree. Like, conventionally, a lot of women, if you put everything to the side, you can look at him before the face tattoos, maybe even at least. He's obviously a guy who could pull some girls, and some girls are going to find him attractive, and that's kind of why he blew up on social media in the first place. And so she's saying he's attractive, but on again, let's get to when she called him and had a phone call with him. She had one or two, maybe three, and those recordings are out there on the internet right now. Everyone can hear them. What did she ever say that was even close to flirting or complimenting or going into any type
But
of
let me tell you, he
flirtatious
fucked
or
it up
sexual type
royally.
of thing?
If he had been a little bit more charismatic, or a little bit more charming, and he didn't, drop, he fumbled a lot because he kind of, in the midst of the conversation and the phone calls, if I remember correctly, he kind of did a switch. Like at first, he was super like nervous because he was talking to Bunny XO, and then he realized like, yo, this chick is on me. Like she really wants to. He kind of switched his tone.
Okay. What did she ever say on the phone call
Jumpsuit, he
recording?
will not come with
That's
an
what
actual
what did
fact on
she
anything.
do?
He will beat
And what
around the
did I'm
bush.
not talking
It
about
just been
Saying
too
what she
long.
did, she was leading. What I was saying is she was leading in a sense where he fucked it up. If he'd have been able to be a little bit more charming, charismatic, he'd have been able to get a little bit more flirtatious with her because she started off flirtatious. She started off in a
How did
way
she
where
what did she do at the start that was flirtatious? What
somebody
did
who
she
doesn't
do?
fuck with Bunny, man, you're going hard, bro.
Me?
Holy shit.
Me?
Yeah,
You
bro.
can't answer the question.
Bro, I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
that's the
Bro,
issue he has.
I'll be honest with you. I have a bad taste in my mouth towards Bunny XO because I know that she doesn't like me for an unfair reason. And so honestly, at the end of the day, I kind of don't even like Bunny XO. But
what
I
would
don't
that reason be? What happened? You guys had a little fallout, or
it doesn't matter. That's not what we're talking about. But I'm telling you that to let you know I'm not even out here being a warrior for Bunny XO. I'm being real.
Right.
well, body language
That's
is
fair enough.
And instead of answering what I'm asking you to give me something
specific.
specific, you just say, "Oh, you're going hard for Bunny." I'm not, because Bunny actually kind of hates me. We used to follow each other on social media. She unfollowed me. She deleted all her comments on my videos that were in support of me, and she told JD DeLay that she doesn't fuck with me anymore, and she wanted to have me on her podcast in the future, and now she doesn't because she doesn't fuck with me and doesn't trust me. She doesn't like me at all. And so I have every reason to not like her and have a bad taste in my mouth, and I kind of do.
Let me help
Because I
DVS
feel like
out.
that's not fair, but that's aside the point, because the truth is, I'm asking you, we got on the topic of Bunny XO is a good-looking woman, and she's a Wade wife, and we were asking, show me a good-looking Wade wife. We can't really categorize Bunny XO as a Wade wife, and you said we could, and I asked how, and
I just showed you 4 hot ass Wade wives. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Oh, that's Lori Vallow. My bad. But dude, the other, come on, bro. Anyways, listen. When it comes to Bunny XO, phone calls for prison didn't release all of her call because Bunny XO was reaching out saying, "Hey, don't release it," right? Then when Zap Girl got a hold of it, she released the whole thing. Now the whole thing, this is where DVS can't complete his argument, but in that whole call that got released, it shows that she was persuading not a sexual relationship with Wade, but more towards the documentary. I wouldn't label her as a Wade wife. I would label her as somebody that was trying to make money off Wade Wilson.
I'm going off of the first time that I seen that she was interested when she was giddy and she was like, "Ooh, we got to get him on the podcast."
Yes, guys, all of you here, did I not
So the fact that she was
said
giddy,
that.
I'm
I
supposed to
said
ignore
that,
that?
and
I'm
I
supposed to ignore
acknowledge
that
that.
she was giddy though, because that
I did.
right there
I said that,
ruins
and I
everything.
said she got a lot of backlash for that, and she came out and made an apology video for that. I said
Only
that.
because she got the backlash. If nobody would have said anything,
I said that.
People would have fed her like she's doing, like this is okay. The Wade wives would have got to her before anybody else. That would have been a wave for her. She would have been like the queen Wade wife.
I mean,
I don't know.
We can predict that. I mean, I'm saying. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, maybe not. But it could have been.
I could say, I could say that she was just leading them on, trying to get that business and trying to get that locked in. And whenever she got her contracts locked in, money secured, she knocks all of that off and goes back to living how life was with more money.
I don't think she was ever really gonna get too serious with the guy who. I mean, she's got Jelly Roll, and I mean. And it's open. And so she's got Jelly Roll and got all the fame and the money. And then she can have anybody else. Wade, man, listen, there ain't nothing coming from somebody who's never going to, she can think he's hot and maybe she called him hot. I don't know if she did. Maybe she did called him hot or insinuated he's hot. A lot of girls did. And, she said what she said. And my point is, I admitted that and I said that. And then I said that she got a lot of, bad feedback from the internet collectively for saying that. And so she took that for original video down and made an apology video. And we all know how that goes. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not saying like that should it is what it is. Fuck it.
Right.
But what I'm saying is for whatever reason, or if this wouldn't have happened, or if that wouldn't have happened, whatever, maybe she would have got on there and did this and said this and it would have went this way. Whatever, I don't know. What I'm saying is what did happen is that she got on there and she didn't say anything that registers her to be in the category of a Wade wife. And we only got on this subject because I said there are no majority agreeing women, people who, women that everyone can agree that they are good looking, hot women. And it was brought up, oh, well, Bunny XO. And my argument is Bunny XO, I don't categorize her as a Wade wife because she never did anything. She wanted to get him on the podcast to benefit her content.
Yeah, but
he was being too difficult and wanting money and asking for a lot of money. I don't know if you heard those calls or not. He was asking for a lot of money. He was asking for a lot of stuff, way more than it was even worth. And she said, she didn't say this, but basically, I mean, obviously she just kind of decided, screw you, because nothing ever happened with that. But she never got on there and had like sex and phone calls where they're talking about this and that and just
none of these women that have
and so I don't place her in the Wade wife category.
I let's agree to disagree. I just feel like she was crushing, and that should be a part of the Wade wife initiation. That's all I'm saying. She was crushing.
Okay.
That's it.
Respect.
But yeah, man, you just gonna have to toss this one out, man. This was just a toss out.
I feel like she's a Wade wife. I'm sorry. I feel like she might be longer.
Bro, it sounds like we need to run a poll, bro. It sounds like we need to run a poll.
Run a poll, Streets. Streets ain't even in here. It's his damn channel. He ain't even here.
Where is he, man?
Well, it's not just his channel, man.
He's over here taking my bad. I don't know how it works.
Plug. See, you call Plug. We call him New Age Plug. Who you call Streets? We call him Plug.
So collectively, y'all are YouTube Streets, but
I'm associate of YouTube Streets. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not official YouTube Streets, but yeah, these two guys up top, and then Plug, who you refer to as Streets. That makes up. Now there's other guys too that have come. And you know what I mean? They just aren't doing YouTube stuff, but I mean, shout out Breadwinner, shout out AZ.
That makes sense. My mistake.
No, it's all good.
The chat is calling for a poll.
And honestly, I think Plug might be pulling up some audio. So you never know. Plug be out there doing this thing. He might have prove me wrong and discredit what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll find out. Yeah, he left for a reason, I'm sure. But we'll find out, man. We'll run it.
I'm gonna start that
Yeah.
that poll though. I'm gonna get that done. Get this.
I'm guilty by association.
Yeah, I think that interview was so long ago, their phone conversations, but I wouldn't be able to quote anything they really said. That's my problem.
Fair enough. I you know, I covered Wade Wilson every single day for over a year and a half. I have over 150 videos and a playlist about him. I've heard every single thing there is to hear about him. I heard the Bunny XO calls long before anyone else did, and then I heard them with everything that came out to the internet. She never said, and there was a lot of people knew that she talked to him, and they knew that there were phone calls between her and him. And so they were ready and they wanted them to come out because they're like, oh yeah, we can't wait for them to come out because we're going to get her. We're going to catch her. We're going to expose her. And then they came out and there was nothing there. And it was just a big nothing. I remember that vividly. And so that's why I'm saying, I mean, again, we were just, lightheartedly saying there's no hot Wade wives. And someone said Bunny XO. And so all I was saying is Bunny XO isn't really a Wade wife. And so that's really the argument, which I don't think she's a Wade wife. She never donated money. She never called him to flirt and just get her rocks
get his
off.
clout out just by associating with him.
She was pimping, man. She was out there trying
listen, if I would have thought that Wade Wilson would have gave me an interview, I would have called him.
Right.
So that, am I a Wade wife? It's not, it's just, news stations wanted to get interviews with him and some of them did. Are they Wade wives? And I understand it's not all about that because she kind of pretexted that with, oh, I think he's hot, or, I don't even remember exactly. I'm just going off what you said, oh, I think he's hot. He's kind of dreamy and he's very fascinating to me. And I just want to talk to him and interview him. I get that. But she never brought any of that type of language to him and repeated that to him. Because she did catch a lot of flack for that. And I get what you're saying. If she would have never caught flack for that, maybe she would have continued that type of talk with him on the phone, and maybe it would have been something entirely different.
Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, we don't know. Yeah, maybe, and that's open, and that's open for speculation, and everybody can, fairly think whatever they want to think about that. I get that, but I'm saying the fact of the matter is how it actually played out. I don't think you can say she was a Wade wife. In my opinion,
that JD delay, that shit was damage control. That was clean up.
Yeah, I know strippers, man. I know strippers like through and through, man. I know what time it is, man. Respectfully. A lot of table talk.
Look, YouTube Streets is in the chat.
Have a good night. I'll be live on New
He's tired. He's sleepy.
Yeah, he's done.
He's sleepy. He took his little vitamins and ate a little sandwich, and he's sleepy. He's ready to go to bed. This is he started this live. Now he's sleepy. Well, he's rubbing his little toes together under the covers.
It be like that sometimes, man.
Hey, anything else you want to talk about? I might sign off too, man. I don't know where y'all are at. I'm in South Carolina. We had a big winter storm last weekend. We got a big one coming. Honestly, it's supposed to start in the middle of the night tonight.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We're gonna get a lot of snow and ice, and it's gonna be crazy, man. So I probably need some sleep and just get up and deal with all that, We
got hit too.
We just got
any last things y'all want to talk about or anything?
We just got 19 inches.
I know we don't get political, man, but what did I had to step away earlier, but
I don't want to talk about anything political.
Luigi is like a thing right now because of the escapee thing. Yeah. What do you think like that could possibly be? Because that was the dumbest idea I ever fucking seen in my life.
Honestly, I don't think it's anything set up on Luigi's end. I think it's just a guy who's passionate about what they've read into on social media about Luigi, and tried to pull something off, and didn't get very far at it.
That's something that's straight out of a Mr. Bean movie.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, Luigi got caught, but I mean, if you look at like, you know, the planning and just everything, all the plans that Luigi, like, you know, he's obviously a lot more methodical. And listen, 2025, 2026, it's hard to get away with anything these days, you know. So he took all those steps and was as smart as he was and planned all this stuff and still got caught. But as quick and as fast and as easy as this fake FBI person got caught, I don't think that's not the doing of Luigi Mangione. It doesn't add up. I think it's just a guy, and he read and he saw a lot of TikToks and Twitter posts about this guy, and he's really passionate and really radicalized, and he decided that he can take it into his hands and break this guy out and be a hero, and he didn't realize, like, you know, the real world's a little different.
I'm going with the MK Ultra thing, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Mental illness.
I think that there's a lot of distractions going on. Like, we still haven't even fucking seen the Epstein files the way that we should, right?
Well,
that
they
shit
just
gets
released 3
swept under
million
the rug.
tonight. People are like combing through them right now to be able to make recap videos about that. Did you know that?
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be redacted, like fucking.
But did you know they just released 3 million pages of the files tonight?
I did not, man. That's wild.
Yeah. And a lot of them say a lot of bad shit about Trump. Like, I mean, there's a lot of shit, and creators have come out and they're saying, hey, give us some time to, because I mean, it's 3 million pages. This is a fact.
3 million.
I'm telling you a fact. 3 million pages of the Epstein files. And so creators are making videos and they're saying, hey, please be patient. Give us some time. We need some time to look through all this before we can even start making content and talking about this stuff, because there's so much to go through. And you can Google that. You can look that up. That just
I'm going to. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Give me that information, because that right there is going to break. That's going to.
Oh yeah. It's huge. It's huge. So, but yeah, that just happened.
So what happens now? What do you think is going to be the case after everybody finds out? Is it going to be an uprising or what? Like, because really, in all actuality, everybody's compromised. Let's be real.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's why creators are coming out and saying, hang tight, because again, 3 million pages.
That's a lot.
3 million. That's not I'm not just like, there's like millions of 3 million pages.
Drop that into Chat GPT.
Of Epstein files released. There's a lot of stuff redacted, but mostly it's the names and identities of the girls.
These creators need to break
that in. A lot of men and politicians who are not redacted. But 3 million people are. That's why you're asking me. I don't know. And that's the same thing everyone is asking everybody else who's a creator, and that's why they're all saying, hold on, hang tight, be patient, because we got to read this and understand this and like get a grip on this, you know, before we can even say anything, you know. So and you can read them yourself, you know, just like everyone else. I mean, they've been released. So yeah, I don't know what to say about them. I have not even started to read them.
Yeah, no, it's going to be pretty damning. I think that people are going to have mixed opinions. It's going to confuse a lot of people, because now it's going to reset their whole way of life on how they look at things. But I believe they've been preparing this from way before, you know, the whole thing with the movie that came out with the trafficking, and all of a sudden, like, trafficking is like, it's a thing, but it's not a thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's, thank God it's not my kids type thing, but there are kids that are going missing, like, right now, by the fucking boatloads. So it's kind of scary, because it's gonna put people in a position to either say, yo, I'm okay with this and I'm gonna live my life, and then there's gonna be people that are gonna say, you know what, this is not okay. What do we do moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, valid. You know, I'm not a super political guy, but you know, before I went to prison, I was 19, and nobody my age gave a fuck. Like, politics was something that old people cared about. You know, it wasn't a thing. And then I went to prison for 10 years, and I came home like 30, and all of a sudden, yeah, kids and teens, like everybody cares about it. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know, I was always very, very behind, and I never really got into it. But you're right. You know, it's gonna be, what I think is the important shit is gonna come to the front once notable, reliable, genuine creators and influencers have time to review all this shit. The bad like the shit that people need to know, they're going, I mean that's what they do. You know, they're going to bring it to the light, and it's going to circulate. And honestly, right now we're just in a moment where we just got to hang tight, and we got to see. You know, if you don't want to read through it yourself, 3 million pages, you got to hang tight for a few days and see what the people who are investing their time into looking through all of that come up with and bring to you, you know?
No, absolutely. It's going to be a while. I'll tell you that. 3 million pieces.
It's a
Jeez.
lot. That's not an exaggeration, man. 3
That's
million pages.
Bonnie M191 man had a good comment, man. It's going to overwhelm the point of loss of interest. I think that's what's going to happen to, you know, majority of people. It's just going to be so overwhelming. Because right now, I'm just like, yo, I'm not looking through 3 million fucking pieces of paper, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not. This is not. You know what I mean? Like, and if I do find some damning shit, then what? What do I do? Right. You know what I mean? Like, so it seems like it's going to be something to the point where it overwhelms people till they throw it to the side and they just move on with life. Just, you know, it's basically what I was saying earlier. It's just going to get tossed to the side, and people are just going to go and do their thing.
That's totally possible, you know, especially because, I mean, that's exactly what's happened with everything we've gotten on the subject of Epstein files. You know, that's how it's gone. Any little piece of stuff we've gotten, you know, that's what's happened. So I get that, you know, but I can't say anything on the contrary, but I hope with the sheer volume of what's being put out there, I hope people will find things that are like the key, like the really, like this is the stuff we've been looking for, and highlight that to a point where it's undeniable and it's all over the internet, and you know, something finally happens. I don't know if it will, you know, and I mean,
gotta be careful what you ask for, man. Oof.
Well, I mean, I'm not in them. I don't give a fuck what happens. I mean, yeah, whatever happens, you know. I don't need to be careful about. I mean, I ask for whoever is a pedophile and did some pedophilic stuff. Get
no, I
in
get
trouble.
That,
you know what I mean? I mean,
absolutely, but in a sense of, you know, that can get out of control, man. You know, it could be real things happening where they, you know, they bring these so-called politicians out, and they you know, they do it the old way. You know what I mean? I mean, that's you know, I don't want to get too radical, man, but I mean, that's where I thought you were going. You know what I mean?
I mean, it like I said, this just happened. It's really, really fresh. Like it's really, really new. Like just
because honestly, they should be grabbed about a collar and fucking taken out wherever office they're in, and fucking brought to the square.
I mean, yeah, I don't care. I don't care what side you're on or who you're loyal to. Like, if there's proof and evidence that somebody did something like that in these files, man, they need to I mean, you know, but yeah, I mean, we just gotta see, man. This stuff is really new and fresh, and we'll just have to see after a few. I expect it to take a few days, so we'll see, and I guarantee you, we're going to see some videos blow up and pop off from some people who put a very well put together and in a very nice structured video with evidence and proof and receipts, and just put it together in a very, very well coherent way to highlight something out of these 3 million files. what needs to stand out. I think it will stand out, and hopefully something happens behind it. But you never really know. But yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. I'm about to hop off here, man.
Yep.
Yeah, stay warm,
I was
man.
about to say I'm out too.
Salt down.
Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all. All right, chat.
All right.
Good hanging out with y'all.
Y'all have a good evening, man.
No, absolutely, man. Everybody have a good night, man. Corrupt, it's always a pleasure coming up here, man. Listening to what you got to say. Just sometimes you get fucking crazy, son. You know what I mean? But I still fuck with you. You already know. I think it was a good topic tonight, man. I think a lot of this stuff that came out is what's needed to be heard, especially with the Wade wives. Uh, I think they're making it more of a business right now. It's like the Wade Corporation of the wives, kind of thing. I think they're just trying to create cash flow, and for some reason they are in the algorithm. TikTok, they're booming, man. And for it to be overseas and be in the algorithm over here in America, that says a lot. They kind of cracked the code a little bit, but I see it all as a profit. And it's so convenient for them to always go to the fact that I don't support the death penalty. But if you're going with that, you got to go with the facts, right? And Wade Wilson ain't no fucking choir boy. So I call bullshit on a lot of these bitches. But it is what it is. And I still stick to the fact that Bunny is a Wade wife. It is what it is. Hate it, love it. I could care less. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Have a good night. If you're getting snow, stay warm. Put some salt down. Get some hot cocoa. Put your feet up until it's time to shovel that snow. As always, stay humble, but stay responsibly dangerous. Check y'all later.